This podcast is brought to you by Audible. Go to audibletrial.com/mediahole to get your 30-day free trial, including one free audiobook. That is out of a total of over 180,000, audiobooks. And that's listenable on any device that you own, including your Android, your Kindle, your iPhone, and any MP3 player. Once again, that's audibletrial.com/mediahole. Thank you, Audible. Woo! All right, boys, it's the new one. Hey. It's the Media Hole. It's the first one of 2020.
That's
episode
true.
11. This is a landmark episode.
I'm actually going to take a vow of silence for the rest of the year. So.
Well, guess what, Ian? You're a cuck anyway.
That makes no sense.
That pause.
I couldn't think of anything. That was the best I had in the 4 seconds.
Is going to be so hyped for that pause, and then you're going to just disappoint them, and they're going to click off the podcast immediately.
Well, you know what? You're a big baby bitch.
Ooh.
So much better, obviously.
Baby back bitch. BBB.
You're a penis.
Okay, let's move on. We're already
all right, boys. Let's do a cheers.
That's right. We've got some delicious
whiskey.
Whatever it is, it's Nathan's whiskey. Touchdown.
All right. Ooh.
Don't down it, you guys. That's not cool.
Hey, you want to sip on it?
You want to sip on it? It's a good whisk.
It's a sipper.
It is a touch hot. This could use a little bit of water in it.
Well, there's ice in it, so eventually it will be just water.
Yeah, but it's a good whiskey.
No, it's pretty good.
Fire water.
Yes. All right, so this is the first one of 2020. What do we got planned for you? Well, we're going to do our weeks, talk about some stuff that we did, and then we're going to get into our lists. If you listened last time, we teased that we got some best ofs for the year/decade.
Oh, yeah. It's going to get
and we're
sexy.
going to read some off. Also, I do want to iterate my one thing that was missing from our top 100 memes that we didn't steal from BuzzFeed.
Yeah,
and that's I sent this to you on Snapchat. It's Tyler the Creator, where he's like, my motto in life: if you do on yourself, and I stand by that.
Oh, Tyler,
that's a good one.
We love and respect Tyler in this household, I think.
Yeah, I think we respect Tyler.
No, I do not.
Well, at least now. We don't
He
respect...
used to say the hard F word or soft F, whatever you define it as, a lot before, and then he said, oh, man, I'm gay? What, is he trying to pull a Kevin Spacey?
I don't know.
I know he's doing it to be funny.
He's doing it to be famous. Guys, come on.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, let's not go down
this
No,
I'm kidding. Tyler the Creator's really great at everything.
No, let's I like Tyler, yeah.
I love it. Have you ever seen this clip of him? I think he was at like Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Where he took like a character that was already like a TV show.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, he's black now.
Oh yeah, he was like, we need more like black cartoon characters or something.
No, and then at the convention, someone was like, why did you feel like he had to be black? And he's like, how many fucking black kids are on TV?
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say, of course, his show Loiter Squad was one of my faves.
Take a selfie.
No, I'm simply taking a picture of my whiskey because I'm a fucking basic bitch. I'm glad that you guys called me out in the middle of the podcast for that.
Well, I'm glad we did.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Anywho.
All right. So.
Yeah, Nathan, where should we start, dude?
Where should we start? All right. Well, I'm gonna start with my week.
Save the list for later.
Save the list for later on.
Make them watch the podcast.
Make them listen to the whole thing.
Son of a bitch! You better listen for the next 2 hours.
You better get in. All right. So real quick, this has been on my list. So spoilers, this isn't really from my week. This has been on my list the last 2 weeks, and I keep not talking about it. So I read 2 mangas recently that Ian lovingly bought me for Christmas because he's a good boy, and we had a Secret Santa thing going on.
Yeah.
And so he bought me Way of the House Husband Volume 1 and Oh My Sweet Alien. I think it's just the complete series.
Okay, which one's porn? They both sound like porn. I know one of them is.
Definitely Oh My Sweet Alien is the more
Oh My Sweet Alien is porn.
Okay.
No,
softcore.
It would like, what would you...
I'd call it.
Yeah, let's just say softcore.
Softcore.
There's no penetration. No one really tries to have sex.
There's full frontal.
But you see some nudity. Like you see some tits. And
so I'm going to talk about Way of the House Husband first because it's the
much more fun one.
Yeah,
it is. So Way of the House Husband is a comedy manga about a man who is formerly a big, strong Yakuza boy who settles down with a young woman to be a house husband because she saved his life.
Well, and do they ever say how? Because I think I've read
maybe later on
volumes. like I'm caught up on the manga. I don't think they've ever said how she saved him. But since everything is supposed to look intense, but it's all mundane, I feel like it's gonna be like he was passed out and like a dog was about to piss on him.
I thought she like sewed him up or something.
Then it's probably some shit where it I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Anyway,
probably a pun.
So
Because he always talks about like cooking and shit. It's like you gotta beat the shit out of that motherfucker and you gotta throw him in the oven. Make sure you got the right chemicals on him so that the body melts perfectly.
So basically, he's a gangster man who's like very intense, but he's doing like housewife-esque things.
Yeah, he also looks. He looks
He
very
looks like
intense
He looks like an intense Yakuza
like
gangster man, but he wears an apron.
It's like if Majima ever went straight.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, Goro
respect
Majima
that.
from Yakuza.
So it's like it's really funny and it's really sweet and enjoyable. I love it. Volume 1's great. So I had read the first couple volumes on like the scans online before, but Ian bought me the physical one, and the physical one's great. It's by Viz. Viz does a great job. There was one translation thing that was fucked.
What?
And it pissed me off because it's my favorite joke in the entire series.
What is it?
So there's a scene where one of the Kuzuman's old buddies bumps into a guy and goes like, "Hey, you want to fight about it?" And there's like four or five guys with him.
They fucked this up. Oh man!
And so in the scans, right? It's like he's gonna get in the fight, and he's like, "Hold on, guys, I'm just gonna Google something," because he's just one guy, and he looks on his phone, and in the scanlation, it says on his Google search bar, "How many guys can one guy take?"
How many guys can one guy beat in a fight?
No, it's take in a fight.
Oh, okay.
It's either take in a fight or just take, which I think is funnier. But
hilarious.
But in the Viz version, it just says "fight many enemies," and it made me sad.
Yeah,
Because they might
less
have done
fun.
like a direct translation or something.
Yeah, something like that. But
Yeah.
how many guys can one guy take in a fight is so much funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good bit.
And it's like that's the version everyone knows. Honestly, if I kept that shit, I'd probably go buy some whiteout and write it in myself because that's better.
But yeah, ultimately, great manga. It's a really fun time. If you like the Yakuza video games, you probably like this.
Yeah, it's like all the mundane parts of the Yakuza video games.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Like in Yakuza 3 when Kiryu's like supposedly straight, but he's like, I gotta go down the street and talk to one of the kids who is beating up the child at my school, and then you talk to him for a minute, and all of a sudden you're beating the shit out of a bunch of men.
Yeah. You're the parent.
Classic Yakuza.
That's
just
how it works.
goes.
And then Oh My Sweet Alien is softcore pornography.
Yes.
Which is about a man who happens to be married to a woman who's an alien. And she's a goopy alien woman. And she wears a suit of skin over her bod. Ew. And when she's not wearing the suit of skin, she's always naked. And when she's wearing the suit of skin, she's sometimes naked.
Because clothes in alien world is weird.
Yeah,
Ian.
That's the in-lore explanation for it.
Just
that
like
outside
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah, the outside of lore explanation for it.
She needs to get the sun through her skin.
Yeah.
The outside explanation for it is that the writer's a pervert.
Yeah, which is arguably the better explanation.
Every writer's a pervert.
Yeah, I can respect it, but
have
it's
you ever seen a writer write a woman? They're always trying to get that dick.
Yeah, but yeah, that's really
female writers excluded.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so every it's like a funny sex comedy type situation going on there.
Yeah.
It tries to be wholesome sometimes. The main character's kind of a loser, and I think he's really annoying.
Because he's not really
he's
not
like the
really
most
about him.
He's the most basic like nothing character.
He's not like basic enough to be a self-insert.
Oh, I think he is.
I don't think so. No, I've read some proper harem manga. He's not that basic.
Okay, for me, this is the most it's been because I don't read / watch harem shit.
I don't either. The one problem is I found
except for that,
except for the stuff that you just said that you copped to.
No, I've read it. In the past I have not.
Okay, well I've never.
Yeah, there's one really good one though.
And I'm a virgin.
And so I'm not.
And there's one that's actually really good called We Never Learn, and I fucking hate it.
You used to say how good it was.
No, it's still great, and I love it, but I fucking hate it. Because if you ever like watch a show in your life and go like, oh yeah, that's a good girl. I want the main character to get all up in that because he deserves it.
No, I've never thought that.
And she also deserves it. But
no,
this show's
I've never
like
thought that.
You suck at watching anime then.
I don't cheer for anybody to get with anybody.
That's just boring.
Yeah. I just watch it and see if it's good.
You guys don't get invested like I do.
I do, but in different parts of the thing. I don't really care who fucks who.
Well, you.
Well,
my friend,
I do.
Are a fool and a coward.
Yeah.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me.
Yeah.
I only care when it's a game.
Anyways, all the
and
girls.
it's me that gets to fuck somebody.
Okay,
I'm just gonna finish off real quick, and we can just go.
God, Ian, let's go, buddy. I'm just kidding.
I just finished. What are you talking about?
Oh God.
Oh, it was just.
It was a joke. I nutted.
Oh God.
So
I get
anyways,
it.
Highbrow.
all the
here
girls
on
are really
Media Hall.
good, even the side girls, and that sucks because it's a harem where the whole point is one of those girls is gonna end up with the guy, and you're like, I want them all to win.
This is the purpose of polyamory, my friends.
You know what show fucks? I just want to be included, so
But
I'm
they
just gonna
didn't
throw this
define
out
that
there.
they're down for polyamory. And you can't.
Okay.
Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun.
Fuck yeah, it does.
That show
Yeah, I've
slaps.
watched the first few episodes.
Dude,
It's great.
that show's so fucking funny.
I tried to show it to Chris like 4 times, and he was like, I don't give
and
a
if you
shit.
watch that show and you tell me you don't want, I don't remember any of the names anymore. It's been too long. But, you know, the girl's so cute.
Sakura.
Man, Sakura. You're telling me you don't want her to be with the guy, Nozaki. His name's in the fucking title. And I'm like, that's his
Nozaki.
fucking
The
name.
fucking problem, though, is that, like,
He's so
should
stupid.
he's an idiot.
Yeah, he's
And also,
so
he's,
dumb.
like, kind of socially stupid.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like very obsessed with watching other people, but he's tall and he just like looks standoffish. I think he's one of those fucking characters where it's like, ooh, don't talk to Nozaki. He gets in fights all the time because and then they explain it later on in an episode where it's like, oh, that one where he had like a bandage around his head and like a bunch of shit.
okay.
It was headache. He got a mark from falling asleep on his pen or some
Oh my
shit.
God.
That's like the first episode, isn't it?
Is it?
Probably.
Man, I don't know. That's
It's
such
been
a good
too
one.
while. Yeah, that's a great fucking show.
Yeah.
Watch that show.
I wish
will.
there was a second season.
Oh, I was just talking to like the Void.
Oh.
Anybody in there?
Well, I'm in here.
Oh shit, I guess you are. You get out of my void, dude. Sorry, okay, go ahead.
I had
okay.
to invite you into my void, or else it's trespassing.
That's true. It's like a vampire shit.
No, you wouldn't be able to enter if I didn't.
What if I
can't
salt over
trespass.
the entrance?
Once you invite a vampire into your house, they
They can
become
just
like,
come in whenever the fuck they
They
want.
also
Those
become
fucking
kind
sons
of
of bitches.
They're like a school. They're like mooching off of you at that
Well,
point.
I go by
I
law.
fucking hate vampires.
I
man.
go
What a bunch of
by
assholes.
like Lost Boys lore, which is they thought their mom's boyfriend was a vampire, so they're like, don't let him come in. So he comes into the door and he's like just standing there. He's like, so boys, you gonna invite me in? Because once you say yeah, you can come into my house.
They can come in
cool.
whenever the fuck they want.
But then also, while they're in your home after you invited them in, they're practically human.
Oh, that's a weird choice for
so
Lost
like
Boys.
they like filled his shit up, like they were making like pasta. What the fuck you put in pasta?
Put all fucking garlic
Put a
in
fuckload
there.
of garlic in there.
You know
So
how
and
is.
it was
My
silver.
old
It was like silver
grandma's
utensils.
recipe.
It was like silver utensils, and
Oh.
so he fucking ate the pasta with all the garlic. He was like, "Ooh, delicious."
Delicious.
Or wait, I
My
can't.
regards to your grandma.
Or maybe they just said it was bullshit. Like they were like, "Oh, that other stuff is fake. The only one that was actually real was me coming into the house."
Huh.
Also,
Never-
Lost
if
Boys lore, huh?
you have a vampire landlord,
No.
could he come into your abode? Like, I
Yes,
know
because
it's
he
his-
owns it.
No, but it's his house, but it's your home.
Yeah, but he owns it.
Yeah,
but
but
it's
it's your home.
I think it's.
Home.
I
Because
think,
if I
but it was his home
if
first.
I'm a vampire and
But
I
it's
just
no-
consider every building to be abandoned,
Here's a
people
better
just happen
question.
to live
Oh,
there.
here we go.
Here's a better question.
It's not that funny when you laugh before.
No, I'm sorry. It's just my brain stopped working. What about if you move in somewhere, right?
Yeah.
With you
And
so
the
far.
previous owners invited the vampire in. Can the vampire still come in once you move in?
No, because I think
No.
that we have to define. It's not about it being a house.
Yeah.
It's about being your home.
Oh, so it's like a hearth situation.
What if I just like lived
Sure.
on the street and like
Yeah, vampires
what-
can't leave their house because I had to invite them in because I
That's
live
what
on the
I'm
streets.
homeless.
got him?
This is my home. The streets, or like some rapper going like, the streets is where I'm from. That's my home.
And then the vampire's like, oh, fuck, now I gotta call
Yeah.
Drake to go to Toronto.
Yeah.
Fucking Drake.
Also, Drake's a fucking liar.
What a pizza
I'm from
shit.
the streets of North York,
Yeah.
or wherever the fuck. There was
They
like,
were well off. I
I
forget
think it's
the name
Richmond
of it.
Hill.
No, it's a neighborhood in Toronto, but it's like a fucking fancy neighborhood.
Yeah, it's like, oh, but I only had my mom.
It's like saying that you like live on the streets of LA, but you're
Yeah.
from Beverly Hills.
Isn't Drake is also the one where he's like, man, fuck my dad, and Drake's dad is like, hey man,
I don't know.
the
That
fuck?
I
I know
don't know.
6ix9ine said he
Drake
was upset.
lore, I'm not that invested, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I was listening to another podcast, and they're big like hip hop marks.
Oh, okay, nice,
yeah.
nice. That's
So they were talking about Drake, and then they talked about 6ix9ine. And 6ix9ine, while he was always a piece of shit, he was sitting there on like some fucking talk show, and he's like, "Man, fuck my dad, always being around and shit. Fuck." It's like, man, shut up. It's like, yeah, I got famous, but I had to come up with other things to rap about because my dad was around, so it wasn't that hard.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah.
Was it like a bit? That sounds like a bit.
It does sound like a bit.
It's a good bit. If it's a bit, I'm like, that's
a
pretty
good
funny.
bit. That could be a great sketch.
I'm making
Yeah,
it
that's what
sound
I'm
like
picturing.
that,
I'm
but
picturing a
that's
sketch.
reality.
Damn.
Could you guys draw fake tattoos on my face so I could do that as a sketch?
We could just
draw
give you a real
giant
one.
69.
No, I
yeah.
wouldn't be 6ix9ine. I would be a made-up rapper.
Fuck do I know who has
Like-
a tattoo gun?
No, not
4-inch.
a real, not a real tattoo. Just like draw it.
No.
Well, where's the fun in that?
We're
How are you gonna
committed
get
to a
famous
bit.
with fake tattoos, you little bitch?
Yeah.
God, commit to
No,
it.
we're gonna go. I'm gonna go convince Blake's basement roommate
Oh yeah.
to give me the tattoo gun that she tattooed me with.
Oh, what'd she give you?
She gave me the fucking piece of shit tattoo.
Oh,
Yes, the FTP.
Yeah.
damn.
Who knows what it means?
It's hard to say.
Comment your interpretations below.
I mean, it means fuck the police.
Whoa, we don't know that for
No,
sure.
it doesn't. I respect the police. I really love how they
Could
just
mean
kill
fuck the
minorities.
pussy. It means he's more of a pussy guy than an ass guy. You know?
Yeah.
No, he's an ass man. You can tell by his face and eyes and soul.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I sense that aura coming
I
from
got
him.
these glasses so I could discern between butt cheeks. Alright, so anyways, Oh My Sweet Alien is not porn. You guys are
Oh,
just
right.
being
My
mean.
Sweet Alien.
It's borderline. But
Borderland.
moving on to more borderline pornography.
Yeah, also, I gave up on this whiskey.
Oh.
Here, Chris, it's yours. Or Nathan, take it. You
All right.
like it.
Oh, this guy's
No, I'm just gonna
giving
move the
up on
glass over
whiskey.
there.
Oh, okay.
I just straight up don't like it. I thought it was like, maybe I'm just being a little bitch.
It might be
I
a little
am.
too harsh. You might want a little bit of water. Activates the flavor.
Wow.
If it's a hot, aka slightly higher percent whiskey, a little bit of ice or a little bit of water.
I just hear those fucking clinking of that
Yeah,
ice
I know.
so clearly. And God, I was listening to a bunch of ASMR
I was
earlier.
just
Oof.
thinking that ice cubes could be some ASMR shit.
Yeah.
Some clinkling ice cubes.
But anyway, I
Bar
started,
ASMR, but
started
the bartender's preparing the drinks next to your ears.
Shaking it so fucking violently.
and like it's like the other kind of it's like the whispering too. So it's like the bartender shaking the drink, and it's like
Shake it, not stirred. Hey. Some asshole at the end of the bar's like, I want my drink. He's snapping.
Ew, stop ASMR. It got too real.
I think my favorite thing is like there's this guy who does ASMR on YouTube, but it's like it's like super weird.
Okay.
So it's an ASMR roleplay, but you don't know what's going on. So he'll like open it up with like acting like he's like cutting hair, and then
Yeah.
he'll just be like, "I'll be right with you." And then he starts typing on a keyboard, and it's like, "So what do you like better, pineapples or fruits?"
What? What
All
are
right,
you
let me just
talking
enter
about?
that into the system right here. Okay. Would you say that your father was an ass man, or do you think he really likes armpits?
What the fuck?
All right, let me just go put that in your file right here. And then he just starts going like doodle, 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 doodle in the air.
damn,
That's wild.
it's pretty funny.
Dude, speaking of ASMR, I'm just going to throw this on the table. We're all going to dive right in.
Yeah.
Ruin
All
our
right.
lives.
Hold on.
Have you ever watched
No.
one of those pornography videos where like they like tell you like to jerk off? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like
that's
ASMR
a
kind of.
That's called a joy.
It's
Yes,
JOI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, the ASMR just made me think of them. I don't really like them because it's fucking. First of all, they're all like 40 minutes long, and I'm like, bro,
Yeah, it's
How
like
you did?
I'm not.
it's like I'm here for like
look at me. And
6 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get in and out.
unzip and you take out your little dick.
Oh, stop
Ew.
it!
Ew, you're making me
making
take
me
my
hard.
penis out. Oh, Nathan, stop! You're gonna make me jerk off.
Oh no.
Ah, shit.
Chris is really easily swayed.
Speaking of jerking off, I started playing through The Witcher 3 recently.
Yeah.
Everyone did. Did you see that?
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah.
Everybody
Is that
did,
people watched the
including
TV
me.
show and was like, "Oh
What the
damn,
fuck's happening?
I finally understood what happened for The Witcher.
Oh, yeah,
time
right.
to go skip 2 games and play The Witcher.
Yeah, first episode's great.
I haven't watched any of the show
we'll
yet.
spoil
I
it
just
then.
am playing the game because I was like, oh, I should play the game first because
Great
I don't
game.
know shit.
From what I know, The show
takes place like before all 3 games. I know.
Yeah, well, because the show explains the backstory on how he gets. What's his daughter's name? Siri. Yeah.
But anyway, so I started playing through. It's a pretty good game.
Blake
it is pretty good. I'm glad.
It's so funny.
What was Siri?
Yeah.
Don't spoil it.
Yeah, I guess he hasn't seen it. I
haven't seen it.
Have you seen it, Chris?
I've beaten the game. Oh, wait, in the show?
Yeah, how he gets Siri.
No.
Okay.
I haven't got that far. I swear in the game you... Well, no, I guess you already have.
They tell you about younger times when you were training with her.
That's right.
But
That's what I was thinking.
You got there. But anyway, I've been playing through it. Pretty good game. I just think it's kind of funny how like this is gonna make me sound like an asshole, maybe. But
are you usually not? Oh, he looks sad. I feel bad.
Do you usually not look down on other people for their opinions?
Hey, I don't look down on people for their opinions unless their opinions are wrong. Duh.
Unless they're about Star Wars.
Let's not do this.
I have a new Star Wars fan.
Shut up.
No.
Get out of my fucking
you
face.
Talk about
Nope,
Legends?
leave.
No,
I
Star
sent
Wars
you that.
I know, but I had something else. It was like weird. I
Jizz?
saw this post on Tumblr about Kiadi Mundi, and then you sent us that Jizz Legends thing.
It's not Jizz Legends. It's that
Jizz,
the Legends
Jizz.
Canonical version of Jizz, which is the music genre that they play at Mos Eisley in the first film.
Do you know that Kiadi Mundi is the only Jedi who's allowed to fuck?
Why?
Because he is of a rare race of people that is dying out, and they frequently practice harems because there's not enough
of them.
Yeah, so he has like 20 wives, and even though he's allowed to fuck, he's not allowed to have connections.
He's not allowed to like it.
But he's not allowed to like it or have connections.
You're allowed
with
to
people,
fuck, but you're not allowed to come.
He has
You
to.
can fuck all you want.
No,
but you can't come.
No,
Nathan,
that's the actual
common.
Jedi. He gets permission to come. Everyone else has to follow that rule.
Common misconception. You're actually not allowed to fuck, but you are allowed to come.
Wait, so masturbation's cool.
Only if you come inside something. Something living.
Flashlight. Oh,
nice try, boys.
Frogs.
It'll do.
But that's still sex.
Yeah, so anyways,
you gotta repopulate.
I saw this person's hot take of like, no wonder fuck it. The Jedi Order won't fuck with slavery on the Outer Rim, but they let this guy get his rocks off because one species is dying.
Yeah, I saw a great video. So I love Some More News, which is by like some ex-cracked people like Cody Johnson, I think. And it's like a news-esque show, like think John Oliver's show, but it's a YouTube show.
So real news, but told funny.
Yes, and then
The best kind.
the last episode though,
Yes.
so it's normally called Some More News, and the last episode was called Star Wars News, which was like news from the Star Wars universe, and it was really good.
We got more of these Jedi. Time to be back under a tyrannical rule.
Yeah, he was like talking shit, and it's like that's really funny. Like but yet Qui-Gon, his name was on the list of all the people who were on the Youngling Express, Jabba the Hutt's fucking secret slave barge. And it was like Jeffrey Epstein.
Jabba the Hutt didn't kill himself.
Jabba the Hutt claimed, the Republic and Princess Leia claimed that Jabba the Hutt killed himself.
We all saw it.
But
Princess
Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Princess Leia, all their names are on the Youngling Express board.
I don't like to think that Han Solo is a pedophile.
No, because they were on there in Episode 6. It's that barge.
Oh, okay. So you're just
that's the
saying, but they weren't there. Oh wait, no, they were prisoners.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're just going to ignore that it's a prisoner list to make this narrative.
it was a good bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a really funny video. It's like 40 minutes long because there's
shit.
ones that take place during every movie except 9 because 9 wasn't out when they made the video.
Right.
It's really funny. Lobot is Lobot is Bernie.
Bernie.
Bernie Sanders.
Oh, okay.
Like Lobot, the character from Cloud City.
Yes.
So it's like see, the Force is being hoarded by the Jedi, but Lobot has his new midichlor for all plan, and he's gonna give everybody the Force.
I don't like it when people like. I get that it's just an in-universe joke, but I don't like it when people make Medicare for all jokes. It's like,
Yeah.
you need it. You're gonna die.
Yeah.
When oh man.
Well, no, he. To be fair, they are very like left. They're very pro Bernie.
Yeah.
It's just they're like in Star Wars.
Oh
Everybody
no, I
should
wasn't
have the
accusing
Force.
them of trying to like disrespect Bernie. It's just whenever people make jokes about it, it kind of feels like you're trying to make light of something that's actually serious, like World War III.
Fair.
Do people not often make light of things that are serious?
Man, 2020 gonna be my fucking year. I wake up
Yeah, it's
Donald Trump started World War III.
great.
I love Twitter blowing things out of proportion, but it's like...
I mean, it's not far off. It's literally... Did you... I retweeted the band Franz Ferdinand.
Yeah.
Said...
We're not a big fan of World War III either.
It was a good bit.
Yeah. And if you don't understand it, go back to high school.
Or
don't explain
elementary
it.
School. Witcher 3, though. The writing's kind of not great. It's pretty good. But there's parts of it that kind of aren't great. Like, every girl you meet wants to fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely parts that aren't good.
Yeah, I've seen him.
I know, it is weird how, like...
Every girl wants to fuck you.
Yeah, that's one of those games in one of those universes where, like, because I think you can make the argument for stuff where it's like, oh... Like it,
in universe, he's the most fuckable man there. But in real life, if a man walked up to like a woman and he looked like Geralt, they'd be like,
"Yeah, he's hot or whatever."
Yes,
but like,
weird hobo. Depends on how on what level of beard he's at.
Yeah,
it just definitely feels like there's like this. It's so much that it's like, okay, it's clear that this was made for the males.
So I'm going to talk about a quest.
Of course,
I know, but
thing that recently happened, which is really funny. And then the game went out of its way to say, see, your choices matter, which I thought kind of made the end less good.
Oh, really? What happened?
The cutscene plays, and it's like, who'd have known that making this choice would affect this? Oh, this game's so good.
Wait, when does it do that? I don't even remember that.
Oh, you don't remember that? It's like a...
How far are you in?
14 hours into the game.
Okay, no, I never got that far.
No. So it's like...
I had an intent to, it's just other things came
When
up.
you get to Velen...
Like the game's on my top 5 Game of the Year list.
Nice.
Do 10.
Wow, nice.
When you get to Velen...
Plug, dude.
You get 2 quest lines, which is like, go see the Baron and go meet a witch.
Yep.
So if you go meet a witch, you meet this witch who was apparently in the books or a previous game or something.
What, Triss?
No.
Oh, no, Triss is with you. Wait.
Karela or something.
Triss is around at the beginning of the game.
Kira Metz.
Kira. And
the one with the nips out.
Yeah. So you meet her and she has her nips out.
She's just like, God, I want to fuck you so
Exactly,
bad.
but she doesn't. And then... Doesn't initially. Sorry. She does later.
Yeah, that's worth
it.
Is Triss the youngest woman he fucks? Because, like,
yes.
Yennefer's like 1,000 years old or something.
Yeah, not bad, but yes. But moving on. So, talk to her. She's like, go here. I go here. We don't find anything. And then she's like, well, you could go to these weird witches in this swamp place. And I go, okay. You go there. You meet an old lady. And you meet a bunch of orphans. And then she summons some things. And she says, I've got a job for you. On the other hand, you meet the Baron. The Baron's like, I saw your daughter. But you need to find my wife and daughter who are missing.
Oh, eat shit.
This is like the very abridged version. Just for the record.
This is abridged. So you look around for clues and you find out that the daughter and wife left the Baron because he was beating the wife.
Mm-hmm.
So you go back, you kill the Baron.
No, not yet.
You challenge him in Gwent.
You still need... Well, yes. But no, I didn't. He ended up...
Gwent's pretty simple.
Gwent's dope.
Like for like an in-game card game.
Gwent's pretty cool.
Sure. Like when they try to
it's no triple triad. Am I right, fellas?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
In Final Fantasy, I think?
Final Fantasy 8.
When they tried to teach me like Caravan and Fallout New Vegas, I'm like,
I was like, excuse me, I'm a fucking 12-year-old at the time.
In New Vegas, there's a fucking card game that literally everyone you pass is like, yeah, fancy a game or Caravan? It's like the original fucking Gwent.
Damn.
But I never even tried to learn it because the one time I did, I was like,
from Final Fantasy 8.
This sucks.
From 1999.
All right, so okay, so Baron,
anyway,
do this.
So Baron beat his wife. So I look around. Okay, I find the daughter, but the wife went missing. Going back to what the witches asked for me to do, because these are 2 separate quest lines that are completely unrelated until they become related. So, so the witches are like, okay, there's a tree, right? And the tree was previously a man.
You can find the tree because there's a corpse of a woman and her daughter below there.
No.
Did you know that the corpse of that woman and daughter were beaten a lot?
No.
It's related.
Here's what it is. You go to the tree, and the tree's a man. He was formerly a man, now he's a tree.
Like a living man.
No, yeah, he was formerly a living man with legs.
Can't believe they're ripping off Fallout 3 like this.
Yeah, he was formerly a man, like, with legs and stuff, and, like, he walked around, and he was an elf boy. But then, he's a tree, and then he's like, listen, I know the crone sent you to kill the heart of the tree, but how about this? I was a man, I'm a tree, I really want to be a horse. So if you bring me the stuff so you can make me into a horse...
It's like that South Park episode.
Yeah.
If you can bring the stuff
Kyle's
to turn
dolphin,
yeah.
be a dolphin.
He was a man, he's a tree, and he's like, could you turn me into a horse, please? And I was
next
like,
logical
okay,
evolution.
Obviously.
He was a man, he's a lawyer, he wanted to become a dolphin because his son became black.
Dude, God, the parallels here.
So anyway, guys, I get the shit and I turn...
It's the save series. agree. South Park is the same as The Witcher.
Absolutely. So I turn him into a horse, and I come back, and the witches are like, "Oh, I don't like that. See, the old lady who was taking care of these orphans, she's gonna get punished for what you did. Also, we tried to kill your daughter, but it doesn't matter. It's part of the abridged.
That's why I hate it. Don't worry.
So we find out
the game's 300 hours long.
Yeah,
it's worth noting.
We find out that the old woman was the mother, because we found the daughter. The daughter was like, we ran away. Who fucking cares? I fucking hate the Baron. And it's like, fair enough. So we talked to the Baron, we talked to the daughter. We're like, okay, we know where the mom is. Let's go.
Woman, wait, the old woman, like the witch, or the one
no,
who was
the one who was hanging out with the
orphans?
witches, that was taking care of the orphans.
Okay.
So we go back. She's been turned into some kind of horrible monster.
Why is it her fault?
Because she talked to us first, and we convinced her to talk to the
US
witches.
Justice system?
I know. And so
hot take.
And so now she's a monster, and I have to fight some things.
Children have to die because Donald Trump's an asshole.
Exactly.
I was actually gonna be like, I don't want to bring this shit up, but it just keeps coming into my brain.
That's fair. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
This podcast has been political before, and it will continue to be so.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. Well, guys, let's just take a real hard stance here.
Here we go.
Donald Trump's a piece of shit.
Donald Trump's a piece of shit.
Should I take off my MAGA hat before I say it?
No, leave it on.
Does it feel okay?
It feels ironic.
Let me secure it.
Well, the hat becomes ironic.
Donald Trump is a piece of shit. Yeah, you thought.
Man,
damn.
You know what I fucking hate?
Who?
There's another podcast that is frequently up to 5 hours long.
Yeah.
And every single time, like every fucking week, you know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
There's a part where like they just stop and they stare at each other and there's absolute silence. But it's always in the middle of nothing. So I'm like, shit, did my phone lose fucking connection again? And I'm driving on the 401, like looking down at my phone, trying to die. Like,
damn.
Yeah, it's a death wish. 401.
But yeah,
okay,
so,
all right, Witcher. Yeah.
So anyway, so the old lady's a monster, and then it's like, well, there's 5 dolls on the table. Pick up a doll, and maybe that'll break the curse. And then it does, and then she dies. No, the children got. Oh, sorry. When I turned the man into the horse, he saved the children, so it just left the old woman there.
So the horse came.
Yeah,
the strong horseback and legs.
Yeah.
Grabbed the children.
Yeah.
Ran.
Yeah, exactly.
Good for him.
Cool.
Good horse.
And then so the woman died.
I'm glad you made that man a horse.
The woman died, and then when the woman died, her husband, the Baron, who had been beating her, not the kid, but beating her, hanged himself.
Fuck yeah, fuck that dude.
Also,
wait,
I skipped.
What? The Baron hung himself.
Yeah.
Oh my! Did you even see the fucking baby?
Oh yeah, sorry, I skipped that part.
Oh,
so there's a part,
my god! I thought you just skipped the whole fucking. I was like, how do you even skip that? It's like the main part of the fucking game.
So sorry. There's a part where you have to follow the corpse of a miscarried child into turning into a ghost.
Yeah, it's rough.
Cool. Still cool that Baron killed himself. He was beating his wife and daughter.
He didn't beat the daughter. He didn't beat the daughter. He beat the wife.
It's still bad.
And he was an alcoholic and a soldier.
I would still
he's kind of a character with nuance, but that's bad.
Yeah. Oh, he sucks. But I definitely think I don't think he killed himself for me. I think I kept him alive. And
so then you didn't let the horse free.
No, I definitely. I don't even remember.
You didn't turn the man into a horse.
I don't remember what I did with him.
That's what he wanted.
I may have just killed him.
Yeah, I mean, you can kill him, and then the wife survives, but she's crazy, and the Baron walks off with her. The
Baron wanted a crazy wife.
No, because he wants to cure her because he loves her. He's just also kind of a piece of shit.
It's like that scene from Resident Evil 2, that dude with his daughter.
Yeah.
Where Leon's just like, fine, you can go. And then he's like, what a great ending. I'm sure that will end up perfectly fine. And then there's a loud gunshot behind you, and you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah. No, oh, fuck you. Witcher's great. Honestly,
Witcher 3 is a good game.
I hope you finish it. It's long as fuck, man. But it's really good.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the combat?
Combat's fine. I'm playing on easy.
I'm about to have a lot of things to play.
It's okay.
Well, one thing, and it's a lot of it. Because Monster Hunter World Iceborne comes out this week.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Finally, nice.
Yeah.
Also, I've watched 3 movies this week, and one of them is going to be on Chris's week, so we're going to nicely transition through that. After
So you want to do that one last, so then
I'm going to do that one last. Yeah.
Because my week's going to take about a minute.
Okay, sick.
Because
I don't even know what I did this week.
I know what I did, and no one wants to talk about it.
It was last night, but okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I know
So
that one.
I watched 3 movies this week. One was The Killing by Stanley Kubrick, 1956.
Was this just all Kubrick movies?
No, 2 of them were.
Okay.
2 of the 3. So on December 31st, before I went to the New Year's party, I watched The Killing. It's like a classic heist movie by Kubrick.
Oh yeah,
it's
I can talk
really
about the
good.
New Year's party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that happened.
It was really good.
I didn't forget that it happened. I forgot that it was this week. It has been a long 2020.
It has been already, I know. But anyway, so I watched the movie. It's really fun and good. It's not Kubrick's best. It's his first big movie. And, I would say watch his other stuff is a lot better, but definitely this is still worth a watch. Mm-hmm. But I would say, like, Ian, for your take, if you haven't seen a single Kubrick, I would say, like, watch The Shining or Clockwork Orange or 2001 or Eyes Wide Shut. Or
I'd probably watch The Shining.
Full Metal Jacket first.
Oh, wait. Full Metal Jacket's a Kubrick movie?
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Oh. So
I watched that at the old youth drop-in we Chris used to go with.
They remember they had that movie.
Well, because they had strict rules about what you could bring in and what you could do. But when one of the guy who runs it, he's like, "I'm going to bring this movie about war crimes." and we're just like, "Fuck yeah, we'll watch it."
We'll watch this anti-Vietnam movie.
Yeah.
Well, that movie's great. I also watched F for Fake by Orson Welles. It's his last movie he directed. And that's a really good movie. It's like a movie essay.
Sounds like a movie. Like if someone made that movie today with that title today, I'd be like, oh, this is about high school girls.
No, F for Fake is about
high school gamers. Sorry, press F for fake.
No, F for Fake is a Orson Welles documentary about a famous art forger and his biographer, who also happened to be the guy who faked the Howard Hughes diary.
I read this like long essay post on Tumblr pretty much about like we disrespect like fakes all the time, but they look real.
Yeah,
they literally are just like, yo, bro, here's this classic art piece that I recreated the same way the other guy recreated. This guy created it.
This guy was faking new paintings by other artists.
So he was faking it and taking credit instead of
doing opposite. It's like okay.
Like before they came out, he like revealed his own or something.
So here's what it is.
Is it
right?
Monorame from Persona 5?
No, but damn. I get it. But no. Here's what it is. Right? Is like Picasso famously has his own certain styles or whatever, right? And it's like I painted a new Picasso and said it was his. I signed Picasso's name on it, and I sold it to a museum saying I got this Picasso.
That's
Do you guys want this Picasso? Right?
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah. And so it's like Picasso's getting all the credit, he's just not getting the cash, and he didn't paint it himself.
Yeah.
Or what? It's not just Picasso, but it's like a bunch of other painters, right? And so it's like it's really interesting. And then there's again the author of the documentary on this art forger.
Is this an actual real documentary? Or?
Yes, it's a documentary video essay, hosted and narrated and directed and written by Orson Welles.
But it's real.
Yes.
Okay.
Parts. It's about the concept of deception and fakery, so it's questionable how much of it's quote unquote real.
Art is bullshit. Enjoy it how you want.
Exactly.
If your favorite art piece is Hobbs and Shaw, good for you, man. That movie looks cool, but it's bad.
Yeah, I find that one frequently, hits like the top 10 of most people of art pieces.
Did you see that?
It was one of the highest grossing movies of the year.
It was. That's what I was about to bring up. Is I literally, because I forgot which movies came out this year. Guess what? I didn't watch a single fucking movie. So my top 5 is pretty interesting.
Well, you saw The Rise of Skywalker 3 times. So thank you for contributing to the art of film. Ian.
Oh, shut up. But anyways, I was like looking at them, and at the top of Wikipedia, it's like they have their top 10 and best of the year.
Yeah.
Rise of Skywalker is 9.
Hold on.
Hobbs and Shaw
Not
is
best,
6.
It's highest grossing. Because one of those movies is The Lion
that's
King.
what I meant. Also, but like then the top was like I think Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, it made like $2.5 fucking billion.
Yeah, it's a cool movie.
It was all right.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. It's a bad movie if you watch it by itself, but if you watch all the 20 movies that came before it,
well, it's a really good season finale to the Marvel television series we've all been watching for a decade.
It's more like a series finale,
but it's not because there's another episode that came out after.
But everything that comes out after is Marvel Shippuden.
It's Marvel season 2, really.
Like you got the main story from what was building up for the first arc, done. Well, for the first part.
Well, you could even call Endgame Shippuden because there was a time skip.
No, I would. Oh, fuck.
How about that?
Yeah, you got me there. But
mind fucking blown.
But the Shippuden is like, there's a story that's not finished. So they make a whole part about, whatever, fuck it. It's Dragon Ball Z.
It's Dragon Ball Z.
It's Marvel Z.
But guess what? There was no distinction between Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z in the comics.
There's actually, yes, you're right. But in terms of storytelling, there was a huge tonal shift.
I don't know why I let him get started.
I just don't even know what's going on. I'm just waiting till this blows over.
The beginning of Dragon Ball is a gag manga about a fucking weird child with a tail.
And then me and Chris watched The Shining.
Wow.
And so, anyways, as that goes on, it becomes a battle.
He's going to be talking about Dragon Ball for the next hour and a half.
And then at the end of Dragon Ball, he defeats an immortal
So Chris,
god. And you're like,
you saw The Shining for the first time recently. How do you feel about it? We watched it together. We had a couple of buddies over.
Go watch it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think my favorite part was probably when, the green guy. Piccolo? Yeah, Piccolo.
So Piccolo originally shows up and at 3/4 through as King Piccolo, and then he gets fucking punched in the chest by Goku, and he spits out an egg, which
I can't
goes
believe
and
you would
becomes.
fucking betray me like this,
I just
Chris.
thought it'd be funny.
The egg hatches and becomes Piccolo Jr., and it's like, oh shit, it's
Hold
the
on,
Demon
Ian.
King. Turns out the
Hold
Demon
on,
King's
Ian.
actually an alien,
Is
and
Piccolo,
so is Goku.
Is Piccolo a Yoshi?
I'm not. That's like the worst TFS joke.
I
Because it's
know,
from, like,
because that's what you deserve.
no, it's not.
All right,
I
Chris.
deserve the peaked one, which is really good because it backfired on them.
Anyway.
So me and Chris watched The Shining yesterday.
It's Naruto
We
in
did.
it.
And we did.
No,
Yeah. There was
because
no
it's
Naruto.
good.
There was no Dragon Ball.
Because it's good.
I don't
wait.
think.
And it predates it.
Is there a part in The Shining? Where the
Oh, so
walls
Dragon
turn to
Ball was
flesh?
inspired by
No.
The Shining.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, shit.
But no, there's a part in The Shining where an elevator opens and blood comes out.
Okay, because if the walls turn to
pretty
flesh,
gross.
I could straight up relate this to Naruto.
Yeah, well,
Well,
too
I don't want you
fucking
to.
bad, Ian.
If you even say one more goddamn word about Naruto, I
What are you
swear
gonna
to
do?
God.
What the fuck are you gonna do?
I swear to God. You'll be in a fucking hole in the ground. You won't even be dead. You'll just be in a fucking hole.
You're peeking.
Damn it.
All right, go on about the fucking Shining.
The Shining's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's fucking incredible.
See, this
It's
is
one of
why
my
I
faves.
think seating arrangement should change in here.
Why?
Why?
Better, because I want to grab a beer.
All right.
Here.
So I'm gonna take a big step over Chris. You guys keep talking.
All right. How about we just pause it?
No, fuck
That's
that.
fucking crazy that you would even suggest that.
All right.
Yeah, Ian,
fine.
just go ahead and step right by me.
All right, I'm gonna use the shelf to balance.
Oh, don't
Okay,
sit on the.
just
Don't
don't
don't knock
destroy
over the
everything
cup.
in front
Don't
of
knock
you.
over the cup onto
And
the
you're
podcast
kicking that.
material.
Excellent. Good work, Ian. He made it halfway.
All right.
He might come back. I don't know.
All right.
Lock the door. Close the door.
Yeah. Close the door.
Get this guy fucking out of here.
So, how did you like The Shining?
Okay.
Because you saw it for the first time since you were a kid.
God
Oh my God!
Damn it, Ian. Fucking guy.
God damn it, Ian.
Okay, can I actually just?
Yeah, you can. Fine. You know what? I'll get up, Ian. This. Damn it.
This is great radio.
You either cut it out or you leave it in. That's
No, I'm
all
gonna
that-
leave it in. It doesn't make any sense. We talked about the fucking movie partway through it.
No, this is fantastic radio, if you ask
You
me.
just reiterate what you just said.
And guess what? That was all a bit. Nobody moved.
Yep, got you.
Oh no, it's like the first episode with
I'm
Ian,
like
it's all over
exhausted
again.
from moving.
Oh shit! I ran so fast. The fridge is actually a mile away.
Okay, The
Give me an
Shining.
ice box in here.
Sure, maybe I will. No, wait. The fridge makes too much noise. That's why we don't record in the other room.
But
You
it would be
son
like
of
the
a
fucking
bitch.
like cooler you have like next to a pool.
Oh yeah. I
Where'd my
guess
drink
that'd
go?
be good. Oh, I moved it because I thought you were done. Do you want it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fucking water.
Yeah, it's mostly
Oh.
water at that point.
Then no.
I mean, just
Yeah.
knock it back.
Anywho, okay, so here's my thoughts on The Shining after I drink this real quick. I'm real close to the
And I
mic.
took Ian's whiskey, so I'm feeling good.
I only use this mic, right?
Just want to do that real close to you so you could hear it.
Huh?
Now I'm going to crack open a nice
Moosehead Lager.
Moosehead Lager, which we are not sponsored by.
We should be. Call us,
reach out.
You know what
Moosehead. Should I send
sucks?
them an email?
You should.
All right.
That'd be so cool. You know, what's-
Send them the last 30 seconds of this podcast.
Just
They'll be
just
in.
this part. Yeah.
No, not even asking, not even about the Moosehead. Just us fucking around for 3 minutes. Ian jumping over Mike. They're like, yeah, we could sponsor this.
you know what's? Yeah, I had to leave that bad. I had to go grab a beer. It's not a Moosehead, but I wish it was.
Well, guess what? We could also email the company of the beer that you had.
I think Molson owns these guys.
Well, you know, maybe we will. Maybe we'll send both of them an
Actually,
email
no,
and
I
see who
think they
responds
are,
first.
Solo, which is cool.
Wow, that is
Huh.
cool. That's my least favorite Star Wars movie. Moving
Anyway.
on.
One. Okay. Go.
Okay, enough fucking
So
around.
The Shining. I'll be over here on my phone.
The Shining. What can I say that
It's
hasn't been said?
impeccable.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's incredible.
I was telling them yesterday, but I had seen it as a kid like so long ago, but on TV, and I think I definitely only turned it on like
more than halfway through.
Oh yeah, like shit was already going crazy because like all the scenes after he has the axe, like I've just seen the movie, but until then I literally hadn't seen any of it.
I've seen the Simpsons episode.
Man. Yeah, the Simpsons episode's good too. I was talking about that last night.
Yeah, we were saying no, it's a great parody. But
you were talking while you were watching the movie.
Maybe
we were
fucking around.
To be fair, other than Chris, we'd all.
Hello. Oh, I don't know. I wasn't hearing myself for a second. All right.
Okay.
Damn it, Ian.
Cut that out.
I will.
No, I ain't cutting.
That's actual technical issues. What is this? Are going to be our fucking Mass Effect 2 playthrough? Jesus.
I don't get it.
Oh yeah, fuck! I forgot even we did that. Yeah.
On the old Let's Play channel, we were playing Mass Effect, and me and Nathan did an 8-hour recording session with no audio.
Damn,
it kept not recording audio. It was such a pain in the fucking ass.
Because Nathan let me hit start, and I didn't know you had to go and select the audio every time.
Yeah.
So you fucked up, is what you're saying.
Yeah, sure.
I think when I go on vacation, I'm gonna have to either A, we're gonna have to record like 3 podcasts in a week, or B, I'm gonna have to teach you guys how to use the equip.
Oh shit!
You just press that button.
Yeah, but also edit it.
Oh shit! I'll just send it to you.
Ian. Great.
You can edit it on your vacation. Fuck you.
Yeah, bitch. Fuck vacation.
Damn.
No, that's mean.
That would be mean.
We'll sort it out.
Yeah, when I'm on vacation,
no, The Shining was.
It's just gonna be you and Chris, or if Davis is around,
or Davis, or just we'll grab a random guest. We'll see if we can't get Emma. We could bully her.
Yeah, get Emma.
I was saying we should get
Emma into talking.
Well, I was saying we should get her to do the Oscar one because she cares more about Oscars than any of us.
What's that?
That's true.
That must be
Oscars
February
or what?
sometime.
Yeah, February or something.
Sure, I'll sit down. I don't give a shit about that show.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about that show.
It's a show.
No, that's true.
It's a
that
word
is. It
show,
just sounded so like he wasn't listening. He's like, yeah, this show, I don't care.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's not Dragon Ball?
Supernatural.
Well, I watch it, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't like. To be fair, I don't watch it.
No, I feel like anybody who watches the Oscars knows they're not that
for
great.
2018s because I was like, man, if Spider-Verse doesn't win Best Animated Movie, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
The only award show I consistently watch is the Game Awards.
Fuck yeah. I think yeah, I watched the Game Awards, and I also watch. I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch mine?
What?
You didn't watch my cut of it?
No.
Trouble in Paradise. Dude, you missed me doing while we were waiting for the thing to come up by saying lying in bed just like Brian Wilson did. Oh, I'm lying in bed just like a Brian Wilson did.
Peek the shit
Beautiful.
out of yourself. All right, talk about the fucking Shining. So we
Fuck
can
The Shining.
It's great.
Now. Yeah, it's great.
Moving on. We're gonna do
you guys
Chris's
talk
week.
more about it.
What is it? I mean, honestly, like, what is there to say? I mean,
dude, did you watch any movies?
Did you watch any games?
Guys, leave me alone. Okay, here's the thing about my weeks, right? So, I'm a man.
Yeah, you masturbated. That's what you're saying.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay, I'm a grown man. You know, I just finished a semester of school recently, and I don't start my.
Sorry, you were at a fucking wedding.
Get there, you bitch.
You said you had nothing. So
Candyman,
he was
paint a picture.
Man, I'm sorry.
Ian, the way I talk in a podcast, Ian, it's like art. You know, you really got to paint a picture, and then I don't know. This is as far as I got. So.
Okay.
Anywho, look, unemployed now.
Yep.
School's done. I don't start my internship until like 2 days. So I've done fuck all. I've been so fucking bored.
2 days. So you start like a Tuesday?
On Monday. Yeah, I've been bored as fuck.
Oh, you're counting
that would be today.
But I did actually watch.
Tomorrow too.
I did just finally watch, and I told you this before, I finally watched The Social Network.
Oh, yeah, you told me about this.
Great movie.
I still haven't seen it.
Hot take, like 10 years too late. But yeah, I mean, everyone said it was great, and I just never got around to seeing it. Yeah, it's really, like, fuck, dude. Man, it's amazing.
Mark Zuckerberg's a piece of shit, eh?
Yeah.
They really paint him like...
No, but
like,
he is...
I'm not saying he's not. I figured since he's the main character, it would be, like, a fun time. But, like, literally it starts, and you're like, dude, this guy sucks.
Can we get a Tom Anderson origin story? That'd be fun.
Oh, in MySpace?
Yeah. Because, like, the dude, he showed up. He was like, here's absolute control. If you just learn a bit of HTML or go to a website to generate it for you, you can do whatever the fuck you want with your website. We're not going to force, with your page on our website, we're not going to force ads on you. If you're a musician, you can put whatever the fuck you want on there. You can even autoplay your own music to annoy people.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, and this Facebook's thing kicking off a bit too hard, and I'm not making any money here. I'm going to sell it to Yahoo for $1 billion.
Yeah.
And now he just tours the world, and he's like on Instagram. You can just go like look at his photography.
Wow, what a cool dude.
Yeah. because he fucked off and he didn't make a bunch of bullshit.
And he was nice enough to have a feature where you never have 0 friends.
Yeah. He
your
was
first
your
friend is always Tom.
Yeah.
Nice.
Immediately, he's why the fuck is Tom in your top 8? I have no friends. Fuck you. Also, he did a great service to us. He made this fucking social network.
Yeah. Friendster did it first.
Yeah.
What? So I don't know. I missed what you're even talking about.
He was talking about MySpace.
MySpace. Okay,
So Tom,
I was
the
gonna
creator
say,
of
this is one
MySpace,
that I
Tom,
didn't. No, I got it.
He
I
fucked off without being an asshole.
just didn't know which. Cause like Tom, I was like, who the fuck's Tom? I didn't know who you were talking about.
That's fair.
No, yeah. So yeah, I watched that. That was great. I did finish Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I beat it on my after I got a new sexy graphics card.
Did we do a
and
spoiler
the
on
game
that?
was
Yeah,
real
we did.
beautiful.
We already did a spoiler cast on it.
Spoilers that start never end. How did you
Boom.
feel about the real final boss?
The Darth Vader. Okay, I was telling this to Nathan.
Yeah.
And I think that
Yeah.
he doesn't fully agree with me. I think you own
I agree with you mostly, but not fully.
but like not fully. I think it was cool.
I think it's cool.
I think it's cool.
I mean, they could have
think
done a
it's
better
slightly
boss fight.
unnecessary
You're okay.
to sort of whip out. It's just like how in the Mandalorian episode 5 they go to
I haven't
Tatooine.
seen
I
it yet.
think-
Well, they go to Tatooine and you go in the Mos Eisley Cantina and there's somebody sitting in Han Solo's spot and it's like I don't need this nostalgia bait. I want something
I don't
new.
think
You know
I
what
don't think
mean?
Darth Vader showing up as nostalgia bait. I think it's
Yeah, me
trying to
neither.
show because you beating the second sister. I don't think it's them trying to be like if you beat the second sister, you're like, wow, I've beaten the most powerful foe in this game.
Mm-hmm.
And then they fucking set up that there's more adventures to be had. They give you a fucking new companion right
Yeah.
at the end of the game.
To be fair, she's sick.
She is sick. I wasn't talking shit on her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even from the moment where she shows up, she's kind of a dick to you. I was like, fuck yeah, girl. I'm a fucking invader on your planet. Kick me off. But, like, he shows up, and it's to show you, yeah, you're strong.
But like
You
you're
can't
pussy.
fuck with Darth Vader still,
yeah.
though.
No,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I
Yeah,
thought. I was
Darth
like,
Vader
that's pretty
is
cool.
I
this,
liked. No, don't get me wrong. I like that he's a
imposing
force
force.
of nature. I like that you can't beat him. I like a lot of it. But ultimately, it almost felt like the end of Rogue One, like almost completely unnecessary.
See, I feel the opposite. I honestly think if they had done
Not wrong. I don't think you're... Yeah, I think you're correct about that. I think that's the best part of Rogue One, though.
It is, but it also doesn't need to be there at all.
Yeah. But because Papa Disney showed up, and he was like, "Hey, put this in your movie. We need to remind people."
Gareth
that this
Edwards
place
came up with
forth."
that, but it was supposed to be all the main characters dying, and then Disney said no
That would be a lot.
because that's
you know
why it was
what?
necessary. It was
I
like
like
these
it.
are the
I
people
like
who
that
died.
a lot more.
It would have been better.
Not
like
because
the
I
movie
hate those
altogether
characters,
isn't
but
great,
just to
but
show,
like,
like, yeah, Darth Vader's involved.
doesn't fuck around.
Well, because like he shows up to places, but he never does shit in the prequels
In the-
because
in the
he
sequels.
can't move in
Or
that
in the
fucking
orig-
suit
Yeah,
in the original trilogy. I always
Yeah.
say the prequels. I don't
Yeah,
know
I was
why.
gonna say, I was like, what-
because,
because his brain doesn't work.
because there's the sequel trilogy, and then there's the prequels to the sequel trilogy, and then there's the prequels.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
There's the prequels, the OGs.
Yeah, I usually say OG or Ridge Tridge.
Yeah, so I think Darth Vader showing up at the end of that game was pretty
I
tight.
liked it. I did like it.
Like I
thought
said,
it-
like don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't. I'm saying
No, I
it's
get what you're
slightly unnecessary, and part of it felt a little bit forced.
I also think it's a.
shut the fuck up.
I think it's a really good journey into them
Goddamn.
showing off like becoming more of a gray Jedi because Siri keeps. What's her name? Right?
Seer.
Seer, yeah.
Yeah.
Like she sees
She keeps
stuff.
like throwing out Sith powers or what is
Yeah.
considered a Sith power, but then. Like, well, she does it to Darth Vader. She's like trying to
Yeah.
crush him, but Darth Vader's too strong with the
Yeah.
Force, so he gets up.
Yeah,
but
that
then
scene felt weird to me. Where
you're fucking Cal sitting there, and she's just like, "Stop it! You
Yeah.
can't do it." It's like, man, shut the fuck up! It's a power.
yeah,
And
it
also,
felt weird.
it's only defined as a Sith power because of your own fucking code of morals.
Well, I thought the argument was
Your-
that
your
using
Force
it,
code of
but doesn't
morals.
using stuff like that like you're using the dark side?
yeah,
No.
you're channeling into the dark
No,
side.
Yeah,
you're
which is
channeling your
bad.
emotions into the Force. That's
But
what
it's
becomes
also
the dark
part of the
side.
dark
Yeah,
side. The dark side's a force as well.
I
The
swear all
dark
they
side is the
explain it
ones
as
who uses
No,
their
the-
emotions to
No,
power
there's
the Force.
literally a light and dark side
Yeah.
to the force.
Stupid.
It's inherent.
Use gray powers.
I just kicked myself in the face with
How
this
did
mic.
you do that?
I don't know.
That's
guys.
wild.
So yeah, gray Jedi,
Good game.
cool. Normal Jedi, shit. Sith, whatever.
I mean, normal Jedi, it's like, whatever. I don't really care. We've already
It's
talked enough about
Yeah, we
Star
talked
Wars
about
on this
Star Wars.
podcast.
No, here's what I'll say about Fallen
Organized
Order.
religion. Go on.
Fallen Order, yeah, I finished it. Good game. You won't see it on my top 5 games of the year, but
Really?
so
Telling you, yeah.
I'll honorable mention it right now. It was good. Like I actually really had fun.
Well,
with
I
it,
was talking to
but
you,
it's
and
not
you
top
said
five.
like top 10 of the year, and I was like, or like even like you said, is it anywhere near game of the year material? And I said, no, I like Jedi Fallen Order a lot, but it's like, no, it doesn't deserve an award, nor does it deserve a game of the year. Like I
feel like it did nothing. Like
it's like fine, like it's not a bad game.
It takes elements from every fucking game. I think I did. Donkey
it's like a 7 on 10.
Donkey did a fucking review.
I think a lot of people are saying the same.
Yeah,
but I would say it's an 8. I like.
Well, no, because for me, I
had fun. Like,
I would
really
say it's an 8 because I don't know what this fucking talk about jank is. There was none for the game for me.
I had so many glitches with that game. But
you played it on console, right?
Yeah.
There we go. That's my consensus right now.
No. Let me settle this right now.
Okay, but it shouldn't be janky. It shouldn't have that many glitches even on console.
You're fine. That's okay. But I'm just saying, a lot of people are talking about like this janky piece of shit, and I think
the majority of people play on console.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people are saying that. But maybe you should be nice to Respawn because I think
I'm not being mean to Respawn. I bought that game. I pre-ordered that game the second it was announced without even giving it a second thought.
Yeah, same. I think Daddy EA was just like, this game needs to come out by this point, and they were like, "Shit, we ran out of dev time. We've developed it. It's all good. Now we need to send it to who the fuck is the guys? What's it called? QA.
Yeah."
They're like, time to send it to QA, and EA's like, they have 3 days, and they're like, I guess we'll work on the PC version, which is the wrong call.
Well, the QA doesn't fix the bugs; they just report them.
They report them, but if they report them fast enough, the dev team can get at them, or they can have a day 1 patch, or like a week 1 patch.
What I really think is like all the glitches that we saw were found because they're, especially on the console version, they're everywhere.
Also, they're pretty obvious.
They're frequent and obvious.
Let me jump. There was like that fucking one in the donkey video where he like jumps while he's chasing that weird giant owl, and he like hits the debris, but then he flies 1,000 feet in the air. It's like, it's a physics error.
Yeah,
you'd hit that in a second.
Yeah, or frequent frame drops, pop-in error, like character models not spawning. Like,
never
just that's frequent. Again, I played on PS4, base PS4, right?
Yeah.
So like,
I played on PC at ultra settings. Don't fucking kick my mic.
Now I'm kicking Ian's mic. Oh, kick mine again. What is wrong with me? I'm sorry, everybody.
Hold on. What? I seriously have no idea how you're doing that to your mic.
He drags his foot back and he hits the one there.
Listen, guys, can a man sit down?
All right, so
just rotate the mic.
Jedi Fallen Order. You guys give it a 7. I give it an 8.
No, I would probably give it I'd probably give it an 8.
Okay,
I liked it. I'm just saying it's just not a game. Like, I'm not gonna.
Here's my like thought process on 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is an 8.
I can't give opinions on that video game anymore because I've never played it and I never will.
The story of Red RDR2, you should play it. It's not terrible. I
don't think it's bad. It's just that I don't want to play.
I've
literally been tainted by Nakey Jakey.
Yeah, dude, but he loved the game.
He loved the game, but he's talking about like the story and the shit he does and like the little environmental things. But the mission, the gameplay.
No, he says that the gameplay it's fine up until like it gets bad near the end where every mission's a shootout. But near the first 3 quarters of the game, the missions are pretty decent.
But it's fucking no. I get what you're saying.
Like it does get repetitive, but it's a long ass game. It's like a Witcher 3 situation or a Final Fantasy 15 situation.
That's my favorite fucking shit about like GTA 5 and all the other games. Is it's like you just fly your car and you're just like, we gotta be discreet. And during the gameplay, it's just like boom, and you just launch your car and it bounces into like the thing, and then all of a sudden it just cuts to a cutscene of you just like calmly driving up. I think that's hilarious, and I get it that you want to have like the gameplay and the cutscenes match up with like the tone you're trying to give. But that's not how I'm like. I want to enjoy the cutscene, but I want to enjoy the gameplay. And fucking around is fun in the gameplay.
So see, I'm not the type.
I'll just tell you that right now.
That's not what makes this game fun. Like it's fun. It is fun.
It's still like, hey, there's this objective down at the bottom of the cliff, and you're like, time to ragdoll myself down this cliff.
No, like RDR2, it's like it's fun.
It'd
be funny, but yeah,
it's fun, but it's not the same kind of fun as GTA. I mean, like the original Red Dead Redemption is, I think, a more fun game than Red Dead Redemption 2 easily. But
no, I wouldn't say so. I played it recently. It honestly, and I loved that game when it came out. It aged okay. It wasn't that fun. It controlled kind of shitty.
Are you saying? Well,
it looked kind of gross.
Is it going to age worse as time goes on? It's just it aged okay at the
like
moment,
I think
but
yeah I think
5 more years you might be. This is a piece of shit.
I don't know, but I think I was excited to play it, but honestly I was just kind of like it was okay.
I played it a bit recently. I think Red Dead Redemption 2, its focus on like the survival sim versus like the story being more of an Uncharted style story. I think it like leads to there being sort of a difference in like how it works ultimately. But like I'd still say it's like, again, it's an 8. Like there's a lot of things in it that I don't agree with that I think are kind of annoying, and it's kind of a bit long. Like for what it is.
Oh, for sure.
Like
all
by
those
the
Rockstar games are way too long.
no, like this game's fucking 100 hours long. Like it's like 90. It's like 80 or 90 hours.
It's basically a game. I feel like most you could say this about a lot of Rockstar games, but this one especially is like, and I think, I don't know if Nicky Jackie says it, but I feel like his criticism of the game design basically is how I feel. Is
he
like the first playthrough.
The
first playthrough, I had a lot of fun, even though it still did get boring, and there's things I don't like. Like I agree with you, there's a lot of stuff I would have changed, but ultimately like, it was a really great experience. But I tried replaying it. Holy fuck. It's so fucking slow. The mission design, like he talks shit on the mission design, like go here, walk fucking here, listen to this guy talk, and you do so much shit. And it's just
but
like,
it works on the. I think it works on the first playthrough because the characters and
that's
story
exactly what I'm
are
saying.
interesting.
Now that you're like the gameplay is slow and like the objectives and shit, I don't understand why I wouldn't like this game. It's just my brain being a fucking weirdo because I love Yakuza, even the fucking dumb shit where it's like I've just been framed for murder. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It cuts the gameplay. Find a payphone. It's like. It's like dumb nonsense, but in Yakuza, I just
Yakuza's more charming, but no, this story is really good. Like Ian, don't get me wrong, the game's good. It's just not.
It is
incredible.
worth playing. You should play it. Like I would still say, no matter what, you'll like it. I think you'll like it. It's just you might not play it twice.
Yeah, I think it's on Epic and Steam and Rockstar's own store.
Then I'll play it next year when it goes on sale.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I'd wait. I'm
the PC version's all fucked, I think.
Yeah, so I'd wait.
No, apparently it got fixed.
Oh
well,
nice.
Or I've heard that it's getting
fixed.
It's better now.
All right, Ian, you got something for your week?
Are you done?
Sorry, I thought you said you were done.
I think I don't know what else. What was I even talking about? I
don't know. How was that wedding you went to?
Oh yeah, I went to a fucking wedding. Oh yeah, how could you?
Yeah.
So New Year's, these guys all partied.
Can we give the date, or is that like?
Well, it was on New Year's Eve.
Have to. Yeah. So they.
It was on New Year's Eve. Chris missed out on a fucking fun party.
Yeah, they all had this
fucking
rager, really but my cousin had a wedding, which, thanks. On New Year's. No, I'm just kidding. It was actually super. It was really fun, man. And it was cool. I got mega drunk. It was open bar.
Emma got mega drunk as well.
Yeah,
right?
Poor Emma. Yeah, so I brought my girlfriend with me, Emma, and we got fucking just destroyed. And like I've never been so hungover in my life. So that sucked. So and I think she's still sick.
Wait, do you have much more?
Well, Chris was the MC of the wedding.
I was one of the MCs, yes. It was me and another girl.
I sent Emma a snap at like 3 p.m. the next day that was just like a picture of me, like just my face in like the darkness in bed going like, I threw up.
Nice.
And she snapped me back. She's like, I threw up like 5 times.
Nice.
I made it home from my Uber, didn't throw up. Got home, took a sip of water, dry heaved in the toilet for about 15 minutes.
That's the way it goes.
Jesus Christ.
I wanted to vom so bad. Like I had
like this great sometimes. Sometimes that's real bad to say.
Well, because
no, it's better than feeling drunk and gross.
Yeah, but also if you I do not understand rallying at all. If you throw up, while you're drinking, stop. You have alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, that I've never understood. When people are like, "Oh, I threw up, I'm going to drink more." It's like,
I threw up. It was like one of Blake's parties, like real long ago, like high school. Mm-hmm. Legal drinking age time.
Yeah,
we were like throwing. We were hanging out. I drank like half of a 2-4, which is now my normal. But like back then, it was like, ooh. That's a lot of beer. And
Ian, you could just say you drank 12 beers.
I'm Canadian. I'm not going to say it like that. So I go throw up in his sink, which is fucked up of me to do because his toilet was right there. I threw up in his sink.
Damn it, Ian.
I had to clean it out the next day, so it's still on me, but it's still dumb. Like.
This is a good podcast.
So I get up.
Ian talk about vomiting.
I get up and like Blake's still awake. He was like hanging out with Alana, and I was just like, "Fuck yeah, I could keep going."
Oh my god,
I won't. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, smart.
But like
man,
you throw up and you have this moment of you're just like, I'm so powerful right now.
Okay, I never felt that in my fucking life because when I throw up, I'm on the ground in the bathroom,
but have you
hugging a toilet
every time?
Every second of it.
When you throw up, you get all the poison out of you, and you wake up and your body's just like at this moment where you're like, I put in so much work.
I see.
Every time I throw up, I cry. I don't know if this is true about anybody else.
Oh yeah, same.
Like your eyes water, or like you are like also like.
Well, I start crying.
Oh yeah, because it's frustrating. You're like, get out of my body.
Yeah. And then I like kind of just want someone to hold me.
I do not.
Did you tell that fucking...
being sick or I
Oh,
know,
yeah,
like,
don't
once I'm
touch
done.
me. I'm sweaty.
Even when I'm done, I just want to fucking not exist.
No, I just want to like someone to tell me I'm gonna be okay.
Oh, okay, that's valid.
Oh, like
That's valid.
rub your back and go like, it's all right.
And like give me a hug and tell me that I'm okay, and that like tell me I'm safe, and that like that they love me.
When I had
Beta.
when I had my really long hair, when I had my really long hair, because like I never slept with it up. Like I was like took out the pony like out of the fucking bun and shit. So I would lie down, I'd go, and then I'd be like, oh shit, gotta throw up. Don't have time to put it back up. So I'm throwing up, my hair's like almost in the toilet, and it's also like I'm definitely hitting residue. And I was like, man, I wish I was a teenage girl who my mom would hold my hair back for me.
Your mom wouldn't. My mom would.
My mom was very nice to me sometimes. Not recently.
Yeah.
Save it for the My Mom's a Bitch cast.
Can't wait.
Episode 5.
Episode 436.
Can't even choose 420, like the funny number.
No.
So did you tell that fucking joke? The one where it's like,
oh no, because that
Damn
one
it.
didn't pan out because she didn't say what I thought she was gonna say.
okay.
Yeah, so
So
like it
she
wouldn't have
went
made
off
me.
script.
It wouldn't
Yeah.
even- well, no,
And
she
fucked up your ad
She had
lib.
just sent me. It's funny because basically what happened, and I'm a fucking moron. I'm actually glad I can say this out loud. I was thinking about this the other day. I'm a fucking piece of shit moron. Okay, I was so stressed about emceeing this thing because. I mean, I never really originally agreed. They just kind of said like, "Do you want to?" And I laughed, thought they were joking, and then like months later, they're like, "Yeah." So we got to meet for the rehearsal, and I'm like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I guess I'm emceeing."
I've never. I think I was a fucking at my brother's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the wedding party. Never had to do shit. I am
Right.
not in a wedding party at all for my sister's wedding.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm fucking the usher.
Oh, nice.
But I don't
The
know. Like I
usher.
don't even know half of her fucking side. It's gonna be like, oh, it's like Ian. This is your cousin, and I'm like, what?
Hey.
Who?
But yeah, I was.
I don't know what that
What the hell's
is.
he doing? You doing
And
an
I
Usher
said,
song?
Yeah. Shawty got down.
That's it.
Said,
I'm
"Put
copywriting him
up
right
on
now.
me."
I don't know why.
I
this came
wanted to
up.
just like throw something
it's
at him.
an
He
Usher
said
song.
Usher.
Oh.
Yeah, it was comedy gold.
It was a great
Comedic
bit.
genius.
So did you have any like fucking great zingers while you were?
I mean,
you were up
honestly,
there?
so basically what happened is, so I thought, I was like, man, as a man who's studying PR, I have to do a lot of talking and presentations, which means, like the way me and my group
means
do
you're a
it-
boss ass bitch at this.
I'm a boss as well.
Yeah.
Me and my, so that means like me. I mean, it depends on the students, but like my group, we really try to memorize our presentations because you can't just fucking have a script thing all the time, right? So that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
It also looks bad. If
And
you're
it looks-
constantly
and it-
going like,
and it looks shitty.
Paper.
Also, you're really good at like reading your lines for this in a way that doesn't seem like you're reading a script, as we all are on the podcast.
I just assumed they could hear me flipping through these pages, though.
There was a we had
Like I licked my finger?
What the fuck are you talking about? Pages. You have a tablet in front of you that runs.
If you think for one
a
second that I
prompter.
wouldn't go on my fucking, what the fuck's it called?
All right, so now,
this joke's over. Forget it. Something about
Nathan,
a fucking.
You're supposed to talk.
Oh,
you
no.
missed your beat.
No, it just said laughs.
I forgot. No, he
No,
said
it just
I
said
forgot.
laughs.
Yeah, it says laughs, and then you're like, "What the fuck are you talking about? It's on top of your head. We're not talking about prompters right now."
Dude, this script stuff is rough.
Nathan, why did you write all that meta bullshit into the?
so
Why are
long.
you still writing this? What is the
People
point?
like it when it
Guys, I'm
seems
sorry.
natural.
Oh
They're
my
still going
God.
with this bit, no, and it's my fault. I
What,
apologize.
Chris? Stop fucking reading.
That was my line.
I'm so sorry.
All right, so we paused for the appropriate
All
amount
right.
of time that the script's. Okay. We're done.
Anyway, so basically, I was under the impression that like I should obviously memorize what I'm going to say. I mean,
Yeah.
again, I didn't have that much responsibility.
Yeah, like a
All I
podium.
had to do, me and this girl go up,
flashcards.
we do a little speech to introduce ourselves, and that's the hardest part, really. And then after that, we just introduce the speakers. We give a couple of rules, whatever, easy shit. But the first part's the big speech, and I'm like, okay, like I'll memorize it. And I wrote it like the day before, so I'm like, she sends me like what I thought were her notes, but they were so rough, right? And so like I had typed up mine and I sent it back, and then I typed up anything she didn't do yet, just as like a rough copy. And I was like, you can change it, do whatever you want. She's like,
So
cool.
you weren't a bit too professional with this.
Yeah.
Well, no. Like she'd sent me like her because we needed to know who was saying what. Because there's a lot of rules we had to list off, and we had to decide who's introducing each speech. So she just had laid it out on a piece of paper like speech one, and like nothing was there. So I just wrote in like really brief shit like speech one, and I wrote her name because she would do like she's giving the first like introducing the first speaker. So it'd be like, oh, introduce them. Like I just kept it real brief. Well, I wrote my own notes, right?
Yeah.
But again, I was mainly for the speech, so I'm trying to memorize this shit all fucking day. I'm freaking the fuck out because I don't have it memorized. We get there, and like she's like, yeah, I printed all of it out. We have our notes. I'm like, oh, we have paper? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, you're gonna read it? And she's like, why? Like, what do you mean? And I'm like, I thought we had to memorize it. She's like, who the like what? Why? And then
You're
I'm
also
like,
drinking this whole time.
and yeah, we're also drinking. And I'm like, oh, people don't memorize this stuff? And she's like, no. And I'm like, what about like the people giving speeches? They're like, are you kidding me? Who? Like, they always have paper. I'm like, oh yeah, they do. So
Dude,
I felt like a fucking moron.
When you get married, I'm gonna memorize a speech, or I'm gonna ad-lib a speech,
well,
and you'll have no idea.
See what fucking ended up happening?
No, Chris is gonna fuck everyone up and be like, "No podium, you're all getting on stage."
Yeah, and then I'd be like, sick. Well,
Are you
here's
kidding
my
me?
fully improvised 14-hour dream ballet.
I'm in. See, that's the way to do it. I'm not gonna tell people who are speaking.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, day of, I'm gonna point to you. You better give me a goddamn good speech right now.
You're gonna point to like somebody you haven't
Listen here.
spoken to in like 10
Yeah,
years.
someone I don't even.
Me and
fucking
Chris
know.
met
to,
in
like,
1706, and
You're gonna
let me
point
tell
to
you. Name censored.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, well, okay, he probably wouldn't be there, but
Oh, well, that's just me. Okay. Anyway, basically, point is, so I was like,
just
okay, fuck. So
die,
I've been
don't
trying to
see
rehearse it, like whatever, and she's like, no, I have this paper, but she'd printed out the paper I'd sent her
There's just the
originally,
notes, like,
which
really
is just
rough.
which had my speech, but like the very first version of it, because like I wasn't done.
Oh.
So that's what we had printed. So I was like, okay, I'll just see if
Wing
I
it.
remembered it anyway. So yeah, basically what ends up happening, I'm up there just talking, and then like I had most of it memorized, so I was like, oh, this is going pretty well, and you know, people were laughing. I mean, everyone says I did great, but everyone's gonna say that, you know. I
You know
feel
what?
like it
also
was.
everyone else is drunk.
And also, I was also very drunk already.
Yeah.
I was a little. But anyway, so we're going on. I'm like halfway through, and then I'm like wrapping up the speech part, and like I forgot there was one joke in there that I really wanted to say,
And you forgot the
and
joke.
yeah, and not only was I bummed because I thought it was funny, but also it really tied together this like it's like, oh, that's why he's talking about that stuff, because I didn't say it, so later all I could think was like, I literally just went up there, roasted my cousin for a bit, made fun of the groom, and then kind of ended it. Like, I never tied it all together, you know? So it was
okay.
really, I mean, it still went fine.
fuck.
But at one
That's
point,
great.
I'm literally rambling because I don't know where I am anymore. And the paper's not fully updated. So I'm just going. And then eventually I was really like, okay, one sec. I'm like looking at the paper and I'm like, yep. I don't know what I'm looking at
I
here.
want
And
an MCL wedding
it was
Right.
funny.
by
It was funny.
myself.
No, it was
Yeah.
fun.
Fuck everyone else.
It was fun. Everyone said it was good. I
Actually,
think
no,
there's
I
a
don't think
recording
I-
of
I
it somewhere,
think
but I
I
haven't
could
seen it
only-
yet.
Oh, sick.
So I
think
hope
I could
I
only
want to
do
see
a
it.
friend's wedding. Because like if I did someone in my family's wedding, I'm like, oh, these jokes are gonna bomb so hard.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
What?
We should probably let's wrap up Ian's week real quick. We should probably get
Yeah.
into these lists pretty soon.
Wow, so I don't get a fucking half hour for my week.
No, you if you start right now, bitch.
No, you know I'm good.
Do it.
All right, so I
Take
didn't
us
do
through it.
much. I got on New Year's. I got fucking hammed. I brought a.
Ham.
I was there, but I didn't because I
well,
usually
you-
don't drink.
I was like, okay, I got someone to drive me. Did you drive me? No, I got my sister to drive me.
I didn't even know.
Got my sister to drive me because I'm like, oh shit, if I drive my own car, I have to sleep at Blake's, and therefore I won't go to sleep till like 8 a.m.
Right.
You
I'll
did
sleep-
that anyway.
I'll sleep in the fucking guest room. So I'm like, I'm still there. I'm with the intent, and then our friend Dan shows up, and Dan's like, I don't have to work tomorrow now,
Nice.
and I was like, oh shit, we're going all night.
And so Blake told me that you did one thing at his house at 8 a.m.
Went to sleep.
No, you watched The Departed.
Oh yeah, Blake did say that. And yeah, you fell asleep.
And
he did
Ian
mention.
is looking at me like he has no idea what's
Oh my god, I blacked out.
Ian, no.
No fuck. Are you serious? Are you
He
actually?
said you
serious
fell
right now?
asleep halfway through The Departed.
halfway.
Yes.
Dude, it's such a good movie. Wow,
Wait, how did I-
Ian,
no,
you
you're lying to
disrespected
me.
The Departed.
No.
No.
Text Blake right the fuck
Why
now.
the fuck? How did I end up in the
Call
guest room?
Blake.
Did I fall asleep on the couch or did I
Yes.
walk upstairs?
You fell asleep on the couch.
I must have walked upstairs.
I
at
think
some
is what he
point.
said.
None
Call
of those
Blake.
boys are strong enough to pick me up. I'm not gonna. You want me to call Blake?
Well, yeah,
Not
do it.
right now. Okay.
Maybe not right now. Maybe
Call
after
him
the
at
podcast.
End.
Yeah, but call him at the end of the
on
podcast.
On like it's the very last thing. Everyone's quiet in the back of it. It's like, hey man. Okay, so
Fine.
anyways,
You know what? That's how we're ending our podcast.
That's a good way
You're
to
gonna
do it.
call him, and
Yeah.
we're gonna see what he says,
You'll
and then you're
get
gonna hang up immediately.
you'll
He's
get
not
to
gonna
hear
know
a
what's
little
happening.
bit of a
Yeah.
future guest. So
Yeah.
I brought a 2-4, and I drank 20 of them. I did not intend to drink that much. It just fucking happened.
Fair enough.
So it was real fun, real cool. Probably because Chris wasn't there,
Yeah.
Wow.
and we were just hanging out. It was just pretty much a lot of talking.
I had a terrible time because only 8 people there were my friends, and
Yeah,
there was like so many strangers.
There was 40 people there,
and I have ridiculous anxiety.
There was 40 people there, but we could have doubled that amount because they invited like 87 people.
Jesus
It's ridiculous.
Christ.
And so I was sitting on the couch most of the time going, I'm not feeling it at all.
Yeah. So yeah, you went and you played. Nathan had his Switch. He pulls it out, and I
someone
walked
was telling me
past.
that. Emily
and, like,
told me that.
He's like fucking sitting there with the Joy-Cons, and Emily is just like playing on the Pro Controller.
Nice, nice.
Because it's like
So they were
Blake
like,
didn't have a Switch hooked up to the TV.
yeah, I think they took a lot of stuff upstairs.
Yeah. So then I was
Smart.
like, fuck, we can't play Smash Bros or whatever. So then I just took mine out.
They had a bar, like one of those like light bars.
Yeah.
That said like Happy New Year's 2020 on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They got it from one of the Ryan's dads.
It's hard to say which one.
It's pretty easy to say which one.
Don't explain the joke.
I'm not going to. That's for
Name censored.
when he watched
Yeah.
shit.
Well,
Bleep that. I swear to
bleep
God.
it.
Yeah,
doesn't
thank
matter.
you.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Thank God we recorded this a day early. There's so much I'm gonna have to
That's
like.
so fucking funny.
All right, so yeah, we got real drunk. It was really fun.
Nice.
So we're in the fucking. Am I allowed to talk about illicit drugs on this show?
Well,
They're not illicit because we're in
It's
Canada.
marijuana.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Ian got high.
I fucking got really high.
Oh wow.
And he
Ian.
drank 20 beers.
Yeah.
Hey,
so-
Ian.
And he
how
blacked
dare
out
you.
during
It was
the
with
departed.
Emily though. So I did.
That son of a bitch.
We go out to the. I don't know if Emily invited me out or I kind of just walked out, or
Right.
Dan invited me out. I don't know. We walked out into the mudroom, which is where everyone smokes, and I'm sitting next to Emily. Well, she's sitting on the chair. I'm sitting on that coffee table. She passes me a joint. I smoke it, and then I pass it off to Dan. Mm-hmm. And then another one immediately makes it in my hand. I'm like, oh shit, we lit
Okay.
two. All right, smoke
yeah.
that. Puff, puff, pass. Shit, pass it on. And then another joint ends up in my hand. I'm like, oh
God,
geez.
What the fuck?
All right, pass. And then another one.
No fucking way.
But here's the thing.
lying.
There was only like 12 people in there.
That's weird.
No, not even. There was fucking
I'm
like,
down.
there was 8. So it's like one joint per 2 people. So it's like,
Damn.
goddamn. And I just was like sitting there going like, God.
Yeah, so I guess you guys got all fucking wrecked. Emily was saying she got super fucked up too.
Yeah, so I was
Yeah.
like, later on, I like walked into the room like an hour later. Someone said something. I think you were trying to get me to play Smash, and I was just
Yeah.
like, fuck you, Nathan. I am so high right now.
Ian,
Ian, you coward! I play my best Smash when I'm high. Well,
I don't.
I don't know.
I
if
have
it's my,
one beer, and I lose to people.
I don't know if it's
I
my
lose
best.
to everyone.
Ian told
not
you
your best, but you're
just
still
said
better
the
than everyone
only
else.
mean thing he said to me all night. The rest of the
Aw.
night, he was so fucking nice.
Aw, Ian,
What did I
you
say?
sweetheart.
Like, he was really good. He was like, oh man, I love you, man. And then he was like, here's what we should do on this episode of the podcast. Oh, we should have a podcast right after we do a Smash tourney one day. And it's like,
Oh yeah, and George was there, and I'd be like, "Hey George, if you win, you get to be on it."
that son
Yeah.
of a bitch.
And then George was like, if.
I think I always
Ooh,
said,
that
Big
mother-
word,
that
if.
yeah, that was.
motherfucker.
You mean when?
No, I was really
That
trying to be
son
like,
of
yeah,
a
if bitch.
gun.
No, I was thinking of also like doing it well. So like after someone gets knocked out of bracket,
Yeah.
they come in, we talk about it, and then they are also like little guest until the next person comes in.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, then me and Nathan can't really participate in the
Yeah.
tournament, and also we like to do like
That basically-
I also need to manage the bracket.
That'd be really good to do if we were like, if we could move the setup around in such a way where we could be like the announcers, and like if we filmed it. That'd be
yeah,
great.
well, or
like,
yeah,
you know how like Funhouse does like their big tournaments
or
where they
oh,
cut
yeah.
to like James and Adam like
or they're on a
fucking
couch or something, and they're
on a couch announcing like, oh, what are they gonna do? It's a good bit.
Well, that would just be normal tournament setups as well. That's
Yeah.
what they do at Smash tourneys all the time.
Yeah, but I
Is
mean,
you have
like,
2
it'd
people
be-
sitting on a chair while watching the TV, and then they cut to the other people, and they're like, "I would like to thank Huge Ass for donating money," and they're like, "God damn it, you got caught again."
Yeah. But I'm saying like that would be fun to do as like a video where we're funny and not as a live stream because I don't know how many people would be down for that.
Oh, you mean of our friends?
Yeah.
Of like being like, "Oh, you're gonna be on camera." And it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
On a video,
feel like
on a
George
video would be
might have
okay,
a
but a
problem
live
with
stream
this
I'd just be
job.
worried about because like
Also,
Yeah.
yeah, one person says something bad by
Yeah.
accident. It's like, oh.
exactly. We don't want any gamer moments in here,
Yeah.
fellas.
God,
Oh,
you
any
get too many
PewDiePie
gamers
bridge
together.
moments.
Yeah.
So
It's
yeah,
dangerous.
so after midnight, I think my whole week is just gonna be this.
Who did you
one.
kiss at midnight? I kissed Kyle and Blake.
No one.
Nice.
I was alone because
You were right next to me. You
Nice.
could have kissed me.
I was on top of a chair. I was just filming everyone. It's on my stand.
Oh yeah, you were.
I got it. Of course, you want to see how many people were there. So we do that. A bunch of people start leaving around like 1 and 2.
Yeah,
as
I
you
left
normally
it,
do
I
as
left it around
adults.
2.
But so Blake invites one of his buddy. His buddy calls him and he's like, "Hey, what's up?" I said, "Blah blah blah." I saw the thing. Is this still going on? It's like, "Yeah, you can come if you want." Guy comes. And Blake kind of was like, this dude's coming. I'm not going to say his name.
Yeah.
This guy's coming. I'm like, what's wrong? Why are you saying it like that? I've met him before. He was really nice. And he was just like, does a lot of coke. So he comes.
Does a lot of coke.
We're talking. We're hanging out. I'm just kind of sitting there. I'm just shooting the shit with people. And then he just goes like, hey, Ian. And I'm like, hey, what's up?
Name censored.
Fuck.
God damn it!
Oh my dude, you are out of control. I love that he's the one who says I shouldn't say the name and then says the name anyway. Like, we're just listening. We're just sitting here watching him, and he's just like,
you fucker.
off the rails, man. This
You're going to
guy.
make me edit this so bad.
I'm sorry. I'll try
Hold
and
on.
make that the last one.
Complete silence. There you go. That's going to make it easier.
Okay, so he invites me into the kitchen. This unnamed person.
Oh, right, yeah.
And he's like,
okay, if you want to know why we laughed, it's because Ian said it and I edited it out of the episode.
he invites me to the kitchen, and he just goes, and I'm like, I was just like, still drunk, still kind of high, just like talking and just look at him, and he's like, yeah, sure. And then he points to the counter, and there's like 4 lines of Coke there. And
Oh
he
my
goes
God.
He goes to hand me a $5, and I go like, fuck it, $5? I only do my Coke if it's maple flavored, bro. And I walked away.
Wow, Ian, say no
Wow,
to drugs.
Ian.
Good work.
Way
No,
to
but
go.
also,
Well, he sounds like a generous man, if nothing else.
oh yeah,
I think,
no, but
I
it's
think,
only
I
because
think you guys are being a
but
little
then I
harsh.
actually, for real, I told him, no, I don't do Coke, and he was like, fuck yeah, you don't, and he's
Nice.
like,
Okay, he sounds like a cool guy.
yeah, because why? Is
I mean,
he gonna,
weird. It's
He's gonna
just-
force an expensive drug on me.
No.
No,
I
that's
think he definitely
ridiculous.
probably just misread. Well, I guess actually I don't know how many people were there. I wasn't even there, but I'm like our
Oh,
group.
at
That's
the-
not
at-
really
at
our
this
scene.
point, it was
Coke.
like
That's a
10.
little
We're pretty
intense.
chill.
Yeah.
We'll drink a beer. We'll smoke
smoke
a ganja.
occasion.
We'll kill a home. Whatever.
Some people
We'll keep it cool,
in our
homie, yeah.
friend group, and one person in particular really wants me to do it. It does shrooms, like it's fucking nobody's business.
So shrooms.
Have you done shrooms?
No, but I would. I want to.
You just got to go up to blank person's trailer.
Oh yeah.
Different guy.
Yeah.
I know
I'm
this.
with you.
Just
I know
still-
this,
Just still
obviously.
being nice about it.
I've never done it. I'm a bit of a weak boy.
Well, that's why you have like one small bit.
Yeah.
Oh man,
What?
blank
Wow.
person's trailer though.
You went, didn't you?
No, I haven't gone to. I've been to his trailer.
But you didn't do the mushroom.
No, I wasn't there at the time they did mushrooms because at the time it was just me, Blake, and blank.
What the fuck?
What?
I
I'll
know,
say
right?
Blake
Just
because
this guy and his names. He's
Well,
just
no,
rattling
Blake
off
we've been
so many
talking about all
blanks.
podcasts.
No, I just he just always has a different name to rattle off.
Yeah.
And he
because I
and he
want
keeps
you guys to
blanking
know
it.
that it's not name redacted and blank our friend.
I'm just saying you could be like, I went with a couple guys. Like,
no, it wasn't a couple guys. It was one guy and
Just,
another guy.
oh my
That's not. A
God.
oh, I guess that is a couple. That's two.
It's a couple of guys.
Couple of guys.
Just
couple
a
of
couple
bros.
of guys being dudes.
Couple of gamers.
It's just a bro out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about? Boys' night.
So, yeah, real fun. I apparently blacked out. That's
Nice.
cool.
That's standard.
I got an Uber home. I got like an Uber Comfort. Not on
really?
purpose.
Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, so it's expensive.
No. Like the
it
guy
gave
just
it to
showed
you.
up.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it was like, oh my god, I wish I
my
didn't have this room
God.
because I feel like too open. I had to open his window. I was like, I need some fucking fresh air. Dude sucked.
Was
at
the guy
driving.
driving you home and he's like, so what you been doing last night?
No. Thank God it was a quiet Uber driver.
Yeah. They
I
they
feel
like
like
to talk.
I know this is rude, but I feel like if I was an Uber
This
driver,
was at 3 p.m. the next day.
I think if I was an
Jesus.
Uber driver,
'cause I went to sleep
not
at
only would I
Blake's.
make conversation, I'd make conversation in that terrible New York accent. So
You're in the
what
mid-
you been doing last
but then
night?
And that's how you get
end
one
up
star.
In like fucking, you end up in Whitby, and you're just
Oh,
going like,
fuck.
"Oh shit, what the fuck is up, fellas?"
Hey boys, where we taking you out tonight, boys?
Where
you
you
having
going?
a fun time?
But you're talking to like an old married couple in the back. It's my aunt and uncle.
What the fuck are you guys up to tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, we're heading out here. Oh, where the fuck is that shit?
Dude,
I never fucking heard of
You're
that
our Uber
place.
driver. You should know where that is.
Listen, how about you shut the fuck up
Hey,
while I down
God,
this
I'm
coffee?
talking to your fucking husband.
man, that fucking
Don't
reminds
even
me.
fucking look at me.
I got in an Uber. This was like years ago now with my friend Ian. You can just say my friend. You don't have to do blanks or names. Unbelievable.
What
Anyway,
friend was it?
oh my god.
Do I know them?
So me and my friend called this Uber, and it's a pool, right? So we ended up splitting it, which was fucking annoying because we
Was there a
split it
lot
with
of
two
people,
other
or-
guys. Yeah, it was full. It was a packed Uber. So that was
Four people. Wait, you split it with two other people. And
yeah,
it was
like
a packed
so,
Uber.
like so. I'd called it. There's already two other guys in it. So one guy's in
Oh, it
shotgun.
was a- oh.
One guy's in the back with me and my friend.
For some reason,
And-
I thought a pool was an XL. God,
No.
I'm a mess.
But the
It was like
fucking
carpooling.
the driver
Yes.
was such a bro, and the 2 other passengers were such bros, and I saw such a magical thing like
You saw
blossom. They straight up were inviting the Uber driver to come out.
Hey,
They were talking about
Come
doing
grab
coke.
some fucking beer.
Pizza
Yeah,
Man said,
they're
fuck work.
They're like, yeah, like we got coke. We're gonna go to this club. Fuck these bitches. And the driver's a little older, but he is still a bro. And he's like, sounds pretty fun. And
It's a
like
little
they're like
fun
trying to
time,
get him to
baby.
go, and me and my friend are just like, this is so weird. And then eventually they're like, what are you guys saying? And we're like, oh yeah, we're busy. Yeah.
We're going to
Like, the last thing I want is to be like, yeah, come to this club.
Where
bro.
were you going?
I was just going home, but I didn't want to be invited to this club to do cocaine and fuck these bitches with these 2 strangers in an Uber. So I was like, yeah, sorry, man. You know, we
Honestly,
got a
dude,
lot
you
on
should
our
have
plate.
done it. That would have been a better podcast story.
That would have been a better podcast story.
Maybe you should just, open your fucking life up and do other
Yeah.
things. Like coke in your friend's bathroom.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You
Sorry,
know what?
this is
Thank
kitchen,
you.
not a bathroom.
All right, boys.
So with that being said, let's move on to the lists.
The big meaty portion of this podcast, guys.
Where we at? Is that an hour and a half?
Oh shit! Yeah, okay. So
All right, sick.
let's take it home with
It's
our
an hour
top
24,
our tops.
but it might be an hour 20 because of all the shit I've done.
Ooh. All right. So who wants the stat?
Well, why don't we explain how we got a couple lists each,
We
right?
got a couple lists each.
Nathan
I got
went above
5
and beyond.
lists
I
because I'm
have-
great at lists.
I
I should
have one.
watch Mojo. Give me a call. I'll write you a fucking couple
Dude, you know
lists.
YouTube Rewind 2020. I gotcha.
Can I just say it right now? I want to say it out loud so everyone hears it. Watch Mojo ain't that bad. I actually enjoy their content.
They're not. It's just
It's
that
just
they're-
kind of, like,
they-
easy.
they-
Oh yeah, 100%.
They're oversaturating the market
Yeah.
for rankings.
I know they just get a.
And also, they're just like-
rap, you know.
I'm not saying it. Listen,
Hey,
I'm-
you know what, it is-
The person behind the rankings at Watch Mojo does not give a shit about the series.
yeah.
Sometimes because people say like they're like they don't. They
Did you
just
see
they
the
just
fucking best performances by Troy Baker one? That's some bullshit.
I watched Troy Baker react to it.
And he said that's some bullshit.
yeah.
He was like, "What do you mean, fucking Booker DeWitt number 8? Number 8? That should be
Oh,
number
Booker
fucking 3.
DeWitt?
Easy.
Yeah.
Booker DeWitt doesn't do shit.
He's a good performance.
That's true.
It wasn't
But,
best
like,
characters, it was about performances.
Yeah.
I guess,
They
but he
even
doesn't
have, like, a
say that
weird
Even
much.
Call of Duty was up higher than Booker DeWitt.
Okay,
Yeah.
but Booker doesn't talk that much, and it's like
He does,
It's
and he
just
sings a
normal.
song.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
he
I
touches,
actually would. I
but
wouldn't even consider
Chris,
him.
He
for that.
touched.
I
He
would consider him for
talks
something else.
enough.
Yeah.
He talks enough that fucking Troy Baker, the fucking voice actor, was just like,
Bruh.
you fucking putting him lower
Nah,
than
he's
Call
had-
of Duty?
He's had far better roles.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
but he's saying
Joel wasn't number 1 either.
I know. I'm
What
just
was
saying,
number
Troy Baker
one?
doesn't know shit.
I don't
if he thinks
remember.
Booker
maybe
DeWitt should have
Sam
been higher.
Drake.
Maybe Sam Drake.
Which
Sam
I
Drake
would've-
was good.
Yeah,
Sam
but I
Drake
would.
was
real
good.
good.
He's
I
not
would
better
have
than
liked
Joel.
The Last of Us.
No,
and I would
Joel's
put,
the
I would
best.
put
Like,
Sam.
He
below
like
Joel.
transforms into that role. Like his voice and like
Oh,
his
yeah.
posture is so different from
Yeah,
like the
Sam
way
is pretty much his normal voice, but sometimes he just gets.
He's
a
got a
little
little bit of
Boston.
Bastin.
All right. Okay. All
All
right.
right.
Anywho. So yeah.
Anywho.
My number
Couple
one game
lists.
of the year, the
No.
Uncharted.
No, okay.
So I'm gonna say
The
this.
Uncharted collection, which came out 3 years ago.
Yeah. Nice.
I think that's free next month.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
This month.
Well,
I
this
think.
yeah, January, and Goat Simulator for some reason.
Oh, you mean the one that was already free?
Yeah,
And
hey.
it's a dead meme.
Goat Simulator fans.
Go play Untitled Goose
Where you
Game.
been?
Play a better fucking Animal Simulator.
Yeah, I mean that game was great in 2013. To
Yeah.
be fair, but like it's 2020 now.
Okay.
Okay, Ian, you want to go first?
Not really, because I only have one.
No,
list.
Nathan, you
All
have
right.
the most list. Nathan, you
All
start
I
right.
us
have
off.
one list, and then I have one thing that I'm going to throw out on the fly because Nathan said this.
We're talking about video games, so let's talk about some video games. I'm going to list off the top 10 video games of 2019.
You're
Here
gonna
we go.
fucking get rid
Here
of
we
my
go.
list immediately. Goddamn.
All right. Well, we don't have to all do games right in a row.
Yeah, we should do games and movies.
I think we should do them
That's
together.
fair.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So here we go.
My
Like,
top 10. I'm going
wow.
to start from 10 and work my
We'll
way
do
up to
video
1.
games. We'll do movies. No,
And then
wait.
we'll-
When, actually, you pick the order. You have the most.
Yeah, we could do games and movies. Then
Yeah,
whatever.
just let he's doing. Here we go. Let's
start
go.
with-
He's gonna go.
All right. So starting at 10, working my way up to number 1.
Number 10.
Cool. Did you make? Wait, did you
Outer
make a top 10?
Wilds.
Top 5.
Outer Wilds.
I love how we just not listen.
Outer Wilds is
I
a
didn't
great
play
game
it,
from
but I
Annapurna.
heard
Boo.
Cool.
No, I'm just kidding. I want to play it.
It's a
but I
really
haven't.
cool, like it's sort of a roguelike, but it's mostly about exploring and learning, and there's no killing in it.
Yeah,
It's quite
right.
good.
No, I've heard great. I really want to check it out.
It's quite good, especially as a debut game from that new studio by the guy that started by the guy from Heroes. It's really good.
You know, I got
Yeah,
a
that's
top 10
cool.
now.
That's
Yeah.
That's fast.
So number 9.
No, he said Outer Wilds. It reminded me of another game.
Yeah, you don't say.
Which is my number 8, I'm assuming.
Maybe.
Here we go.
Okay, but number 9 first.
It was Fallout 76.
Haha.
Boo.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Fire Emblem Three Houses.
shit.
Hey.
1
Fantastic
second.
game. Fantastic game.
Fire Emblem Three Houses is a new game in, to steal a joke from Brian David Gilbert of Polygon fame, is Fire Emblem asks the question, what if chess made you horny?
Ooh.
Fuck yeah, Hilda, bro.
It doesn't make you horny?
Actually,
Fire
literally
Emblem's,
any woman in that game. Not
Fire Emblem's quite good.
not the young one.
Just to save himself.
Fire
No,
Emblem's
listen.
good.
A lot of good waifus, a lot of good husbandos.
Yeah, I
Great
wish-
story.
I
Best
wish there was
husbandos in the
more-
series.
I wish there was more gay and lesbian options, but the fact that there are any is still
The
a good
fact
start.
That Claude is not a game
I know.
is fucking bullshit.
I know.
I'm mad.
All right, number 8.
Boom.
Outer Worlds.
Okay.
Now that's the new game by
Interesting.
Obsidian. Quite good. I like it.
You know, that game, I feel like for me, I was the most excited, I think. Like, because it looked like New Vegas.
I was so lukewarm on it.
I was so hyped.
I expected
and
literally nothing because I didn't like any of the Fallouts and Skyrims.
Well, it's from Obsidian,
Yeah.
who made my favorite Fallout game. Mm-hmm. So I was like, kind of, but it's like I don't really want to play another Fallout. Fallout's kind of dead to me because of Fallout 4,
yeah.
which sucks because Fallout's an interesting series. But I was tired of oh man, America's so great. Let's bring it back to how America used to be. And that's the whole point of the Fallout games now, apparently.
The new ones, yeah.
Yeah, where
4 and 76.
New Vegas probably had the most vaults that was
Yeah.
about like how fucked everything got. Because,
Well, Fallout 1 and 2 were like also highly critical
Oh,
of
yeah,
America.
Yeah.
That's true.
But then also Obsidian was the original developers.
Yeah, well, it wasn't
Ah.
Obsidian, but it was like the company that Obsidian was.
Right.
Yeah.
No, honestly, Outer Worlds, yeah, I kind of...
I liked it quite a lot, but I expected
I loved
nothing.
it at the
I
beginning.
don't like the
but I
gameplay. I,
definitely
like
dropped
the
off.
story, and I like the the world that they're
Yeah,
dealing with.
no, same.
It's not
same.
to be fair, it's not my kind of RPG. Like, I put it on easy. I did the same with like fucking New Vegas when I tried to reload
Right,
it.
right.
I never liked Skyrim. I never liked Fallout 3 when I played it. So like the problem was I expected this to be like Fallout 3 or Skyrim where I didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
And this game, like, I cranked it to easy because I like didn't want to have like a big head about it, and I was like ignoring the gameplay, which is just like bad first person shooter.
You call me out like
It's
that?
okay. Like, the shooting, I feel like the
It's not
mechanics are
bad.
good, but the AI is fucking brain dead. And, like, the enemy design is boring. I don't know.
The enemy
I don't
design
care
is
about
like-
But
shooting
the
anything.
story and world
But
is really good.
Exactly. No,
It's-
for sure.
And it's like it's such a breezy
too
length
warm.
too. Like
I know. I was glad to hear
It's,
it
like,
wasn't
kinda
like 100
short.
hours because I was worried it's like a fucking
Even
another
if you do all the side
backlog
shit,
game.
it's not 100 hours.
No,
yeah,
I know.
I did
That's good.
everything,
That's
and it was
good.
like 20, 25 hours.
I haven't finished it still, but it's still.
You're like almost done.
Oh, I'm literally on the final mission.
Yeah.
It's
nice.
just that I was like, I'm fucking OCD about completion in video games, so I have.
So you
to
have
do
to get the
everything.
outfits
But then I
one.
was like, hey, I'm bored, and I just stopped playing.
But yeah, so then coming up on number 7. Number 7's a tie between two games that I thought were kind of cheating.
So
I
wait.
gave them the one.
Here we
Number
go.
7.
Yeah,
So is this your 7 and 6, or is it just
No,
two?
no,
games?
no,
just
no,
7.
both
Two games
tied.
in 7.
Okay.
It's cheating.
So these games were both like remasters, quote unquote,
Okay.
of,
Oh, you
of
put in
previous games.
remasters.
Huh?
You put in remasters.
I put them only in one.
Okay.
Yeah, and so it's a tie between Catherine Full Body and Dragon Quest XI S.
Okay, that's
my number
I see what you're
7.
saying.
Yeah, man. I actually
Picking up what you're putting down.
I actually started playing Dragon Quest again this week.
Yeah,
On my Switch.
yeah.
Oh, you got it on Switch?
No, I had it on PC and I almost beat it, and then I got to a final boss. And here's the bullshit
You didn't
about
grind
Dragon
enough.
Quest. You can get to the final boss at level 50
Okay.
very easily.
But you should
with
be
no
like
issue.
level 60, 70.
You should be like level 80.
Oh shit.
And grinding in that game sucks because there is nothing to do. Like, you have to go fight. You have to figure out what is the strongest enemy you can possibly fight, and then fight it a million times for one level.
Jesus. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah,
Folks, you heard it here.
So I was like,
Fuck
I'm
grinding.
done. I'll play it. I'll either come back to it, and then they announce the other version, and I'm like, ooh, more content prior to hitting the final boss
Means
I'll go
less
through
grind.
Ah, right.
Yeah,
And I think they made grinding easier,
Did you-
or maybe
did
in
you
the
beat
2D
it?
version is. I didn't beat it.
It's very
I'm like,
long, so
I'm
that's
not very
fine.
far in it.
How far?
I didn't beat either of those games.
Here's the fun thing: you could say not very far in it, but you could still be
You could
100
be like,
hours.
yeah,
I
in.
didn't
you could
even.
be deep
I
in it.
told you I was like at the hot springs. I got the little girl character.
Far enough. She's not a little girl. She's actually a teenage girl.
Okay, dude. I'm sorry.
It's actually real like.
But I liked it. I like it quite a lot. It's just so many games came out, and I couldn't finish all of them.
I like started watching a streamer play it like on his VODs, and I was like, "Ooh, this makes me want to play it again." So I started, and then the part he was like, I literally watched his like part 7 of it.
Yeah.
And it was the thing I was just about to do, so I was playing it before I came here. I was just skipping every cutscene. I'm like, I just watched this.
So then number 6, Astral Chain.
Oh shit, sorry.
Nice.
I fucked up.
Yeah.
What was your other number 7?
Catherine Full Body.
All right, that's like
You
a
also said you
Catherine
picked that up.
1.5.
Yeah,
I haven't. I haven't played it yet.
It's a in my opinion, it's kind of like a remaster or a remake or like.
It's Catherine Kawami.
I don't think it's quite a Catherine Kawami.
There's a whole other new character which adds extra shit to the storyline.
Yeah, but on the other hand, it's on the same engine as the last one.
All right, yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's the Persona 5 engine. Astral Chain though, number 6.
Chain.
That game's really good.
Never played it.
It's a really good game. It's like a new era. It's like in one way, it's a step in a new direction for Platinum, while still like bringing a lot of the things they learned along the way.
Still an action game, but then now it's just a more complicated action game.
It's interesting too. Like it's got a different control scheme than most Platinum games. It's like a little bit of simpler combo wise, but it's harder in terms of like input.
Yeah.
Wise in a sense, like there's a lot more things you can do, but they're less about like how you press the buttons and move around and more about like how you control where you are in location to where your thing is.
Right.
It's fascinating, and it brings in like game mechanics from every other Platinum game. It's really interesting. It's such a neat like idea. I'd still prefer to have like a more traditional like a Devil May Cry or Bayonetta-esque action game, because I like that style a bit more, but Astral Chain is this like new interesting thing. I'd love to see a sequel to it. It's rough because it's 11 missions, but they're all really long, like with mini open worlds, and like there's so much. There's like side missions and sub missions.
But can't you also like replay a mission starting from a checkpoint?
Yes, but like it's
because there is shit that you have to come back.
Yeah.
I recently started playing it again because I bought it when it came out and I didn't get around to playing because there's too much shit. But yeah, I was stuck in a mission. I wanted to go to fucking bed, and the missions are fucking long, and I was worried you couldn't quit and reload a checkpoint, so I just fucking went, and that shit took like an hour and a bit.
Some of them take long.
Yeah,
no,
but they were good,
that one
though.
took an hour and a bit. There's a mission that takes 4.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No, but yeah,
because there's only 11, so
true.
but like the game's long, and there's lots of stuff to run around. There's
Also,
lots of customization.
don't fucking follow that weird dog around the police station.
Yeah.
Lappy. Like that almost made me pick up the game.
Yeah, it's good. You'd probably like it.
I don't think so. I think I've had an in-depth explanation on the gameplay, and
you'd probably like it. It's hard to explain without just putting your hands on it. You know what I'm talking about?
Listen, buddy.
So yeah, it's just I like my action games to be like Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me. I'm old man Ian. I need my Devil May Cries. Well,
this is kind
Devil May Cry set a fucking precedent that everyone else ripped off Devil May Cry.
Fuck you.
What'd you say about Flapjacks?
I don't know. Devil May Cry sucks.
Fuck
big titties.
Because Flapjacks
See, that's good.
suck. Okay.
You thought
Give me some waffles.
I'm a pancake man myself.
Let's move on. Astral Chain, good game.
Astral Chain. Number 5. Number 5. Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Oh shit, that's on mine.
Sayonara Wild Hearts is dope as fuck.
Sayonara Wild Hearts is really cool. I don't like every mission.
I like almost all of it. It's perfect.
But you know the transitionary like missions?
Oh yeah, the what's it called? Sorry, I played it.
They have
in
like a
September.
specific name for them.
Yeah, it's always a new remix of the same song with no vocals. I just don't remember.
I just think they're very hard to control, and like that part, and I find it hard to find the depth of like when I'm going to hit something, when it's getting close.
Those
it's a
areas.
bit too fast. Like
Yeah.
I just don't enjoy playing them. But every other fucking mission
is incredible. It's
great.
Visually and
so
audio
fun.
fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
The gameplay like ramps up in difficulty over the course of the entire game.
Remember the fucking part where you like split those two people in half, and
Yeah.
then they like they
keep changing the
world
universes
changes based
on
off their
the
snaps,
beat.
and then your character goes like, "Hey, fuck you guys!" It starts snapping and adds a third world into it.
So each level's a song. It's like a rhythm game, but it's an action game, but it's an endless runner. It's on your phone. It's on your fucking Switch. It's on your PS4.
It's more endless runner an action game than rhythm. Like you do things, you do like your moves based off of a rhythm, but other than when you're fighting someone, you don't really hit a lot of beats.
Well, I would say like you still run to the beat because the beat tells you where the obstacles are going to be and all sorts of things like that. Like, if it's a game where instead of highly focused, you want to like sink back into your chair and feel the music.
You could play this game visually or
you could probably play this game blindfolded.
Yeah. I'm not gonna define.
I mean, like, but anyway, it's a great game. The music's great. It's really short, but it's absolutely worth it in my option.
There's also a bunch of extra bonus shit once you finish the main story.
There is, like you can play the entire game in one endless go, which is really cool.
Which will only take you like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's short, but it's I love it.
All the songs are really good.
Yeah, the story's good.
So the soundtrack's great and the story's good.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's great.
Kind of like your outfit before you transformed, better than the one you get when you transform. Because before you transform, you were like punk. But right after, you're like, I'm in a fucking blazer, I got this ascot on, my hair's now in a bun. It's like, shut up.
It's supposed to be like a magical girl type situation.
It just didn't... it's not the kind of magical girl I want to see.
Fair enough. All right, coming up to number 4.
Number 4. We're in the top
Judgment.
5. You put Judgment at 4?
Shit. Yeah, there's 3 games that are better than it.
Oh my god.
Ian's pissed.
I am so mad. Judgment is amazing.
It is. It's fantastic. I love it.
It's number 3.
It's the best games of the year.
Ian. Come on.
It's the greatest games of the entire year. I played like 546 games this year, dog.
Yeah, Ian. Show some respect for the other games.
All right, well, this is higher on my list, so let's go to your
Judgment's
next one.
great.
We'll talk to them about it.
Okay, number 3, Death Stranding.
Okay.
I love Death Stranding. I haven't finished it, but it's really good.
I have barely played it, so I'm not going to chime in too much. I think it's definitely interesting, and I want to play more, so I'll leave with that.
I like it because I'm a big dumb shooter boy who wants my fast
Guess
games.
what? You get third-person shooting in that game eventually.
Yeah, but that's
and
not the whole game.
How is it?
It's fine. It's good.
80 hours in.
Think about it. It's like Metal Gear 5. Like it shoots.
I didn't
that kind of
finish
shooting.
Metal Gear 5 because that
No.
sucked.
But I'm saying this game's better. I'm saying the shooting's like Metal Gear 5.
Right.
Oh
No, that's
I hated
honestly
it in Metal Gear 5.
I feel like people either love the game or hate it, so that's a fair pick.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. Number 2, Disco Elysium.
Nice. I want to play it.
Incredible story.
Fuck, man.
Incredible game, especially again for a first-time studio. I haven't finished it, but I love it.
Anytime you pick up a gun, you get an option to put it in your mouth and pull the trigger.
I haven't picked up a gun yet, so I can't.
Oh, sorry.
That's all good.
Anytime you get an opportunity where you can get like your partner's gun or just a gun on the floor, one of the options as soon as you pick it up is put it in your mouth.
Yeah, no, because the game's like it's funny, but also it's very deeply emotional.
Yeah, but it's like that's like an intrusive thought.
Yeah,
and that's great because it's like you ever fucking drive your car sometimes.
Well, in the flashback, it tells you what you did because you have no memory or whatever at the start.
Yeah,
and you find out like it's like partly the hangover in a sense. Like you just kind of find out what you were doing.
But in the hangover, they know who they are as human beings. And Disco Elysium, like,
you have no idea.
I'm
you
not
just
a dog.
know you're a cop. Like
I have a badge and a fucking.
No, you like start the game and you've lost your badge and gun, but people tell you you're a cop.
Wow, no man, I really want to fucking play it. Honestly, it sounds it sounds right up my alley. Like
it's like
I love good writing, and it sounds
it's really good writing.
Poor man.
Here's my one plea.
Fix it.
I wish. I wish there was controller support because, like I said, my PC is hooked up to my TV. I don't love playing with mouse and keyboard for anything. You gotta get that
fucking baby chair.
I know, but like, I wish there was controller support because right now the controller support is just your controller is your mouse. And it's just like super unintuitive, so then I just use my mouse and keyboard.
So it's a lot of clicking options, but using your mouse.
It's a point and click game. It's like Fallout 1 and 2.
It would be faster to use a mouse to click on things that you were trying to do.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I use mouse and keyboard. I wish it was like a controller thing.
That's like if you were one of those people who fought with me about playing, well, why can't you play a first person shooter on console? Like, I get in arguments still. I've been playing PC primarily for like 7 years now.
Yeah.
And I still get in arguments with people like Blake and those other boys. They wanted me to play Rainbow Six on console. I'm like, no.
I played Rainbow Six Siege on console.
Yeah, Ian, you're looking at the wrong guy. Yeah. He's gonna tell you to use a controller.
I always use a controller. It's more fun.
But you were literally just playing a game where you had a lot of where for you it felt rough to use a controller.
Yes, but I like playing shooters with controllers.
That's up to you, man.
Yeah.
Oh, also, he's just saying that's how he feels using.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a preference. It's not.
same.
I can't. I just say I
Here's
can't do it.
here's where we can come to an
same.
agreement.
No, I feel you.
Pulling a trigger with a controller feels better than clicking a mouse.
Even that's
When you're shooting a
debatable.
gun.
That's debatable.
It's not.
Because
Nah.
like while
I'm not saying that aiming.
the trigger itself, feels good, but clicking doesn't feel as good. But aiming it and then clicking it feels way nicer than moving a stick then pulling the trigger.
It's
The only game
if you're
I've enjoyed
literally
playing
only
more-
talking about the button you are pressing to do it. Fine.
Yeah, sure, I'll give you that.
But
the triggers
the
are nice.
sum of all the rest of it.
Also, an
Mouse is
analog
better.
stick is always going to be better than WASD for movement.
Yeah.
So
I'll
maybe
give you
play
that.
with a controller in your
But
left hand.
I'm not gonna do the fucking weird setup where it's like move with my left hand like this and then
Controller in your left hand, because an analog stick's more precise than WASD.
Yeah, and I don't think
because
anyone's arguing that.
you can do sensitive movements.
Yeah.
No one plays fighting game on keyboard.
Exactly.
Oh my God,
Well,
no.
some people do.
Well, you're a
But
fucking animal, I guess.
Some people who are like, I wish I had a fighting stick. It's
Yeah.
like, go get a hitbox then if you want to play like that.
yeah, I think it was like KOF like 12 on PC like made people do that. But
Anywho,
regardless, we're at number 1 now, boys.
and I think we all know what it is.
Number 1.
Oh, man, what
Devil
could've
May
busted?
Cry 5.
Wow, what a surprise.
I know.
Big reveal.
Wild.
It's a good game.
It's pretty good.
It is it took
good.
12 years to make it, is what I can claim, but that's
Sort
not
of.
how the game industry works.
Well, he had to make Dragon's Dogma in between.
Yeah. He had to do a bunch of things, and he was like,
And make
fine,
DMC4 Special Edition.
I'll let these other guys go make a game called D Little MC, but I'm going to make them do my cool version of Dante, and then everyone's like, Itsuno. That character sucks.
Well, no,
It's
Itsuno
Nero,
didn't come
but
up.
worse.
Itsuno didn't come up with the new Dante. It was Capcom told Ninja Theory, and specifically,
Yeah, but
I
he
forget
was like
that guy's
a-
name. He was just a consultant on
Yeah.
how the moves work, and like he helped them like get the stinger working and certain things like that.
Because Stinger apparently is super hard to figure
Yeah,
out.
people don't know how to make it. Like
Yeah, your character was like,
he
wow.
did the same thing on DMC2. He said like they didn't have a stinger animation.
Really?
Wasn't there a Stinger in DMC 1?
There was.
That's
How the-
weird. What the
But
fuck?
it's- it was a
the
different-
only two people in Japan, and apparently the rest of the world, who know how to make a stinger is Kamiya and Itsuno. All right.
Yeah.
Wild.
Devil May Cry 5. Really fucking good game.
Yeah.
They managed to get the stinger
absolutely.
perfect in this one.
They managed to make everything perfect in this one.
It's gorgeous.
Combat-wise.
Other than
Yeah.
some of the levels aren't so
Later
perfect
half
to
of
look
the game,
at,
a lot
but I
of the
find
levels
that
feel the same.
yeah, but I find that
100%.
it strip away how all the levels kind of look the same. I still
Yeah.
think all the levels are quite good. Like they're well paced, the enemy placement's good.
Also,
Like,
See, okay, you know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
What?
say it. I like Devil May Cry, and I like Devil May Cry 5 a lot, even though it's not gonna be
the
in my top
bosses are all
5.
really good.
Bosses are good, but the level design, it's just like
No, you said this last time, and
no,
that's why
and I'm saying I'm gonna say because you're saying like they're all like paced well, but it's like Devil May Cry, all you do is the same thing. You walk down a hall and then you fight a group. I'm not even saying that's
you
bad.
end up in an
like,
arena
I like
and you're
the
just like,
game.
I know what's coming.
Like,
Well,
I love the game. I'm
DMC5
just saying
is
they
a bit
need
more
to, like-
stripped down. DMC's 4 and 5, which are the ones you played, are more stripped down. DMC1
No, I played
takes
5.
place.
I played 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm
said
saying.
4.
Oh, I thought you
5.
said I played 4 and 4
I said
and 5.
DMC 4 and 5 are a lot more stripped down.
DMC 4 and 5 are
and
very
especially
obvious about
1.
fighting like a place you're gonna
Yeah.
fight. Where
Right.
DMC 1 and
DMC1's an
3, it
open
was just-
fucking world,
That's interesting.
Yeah.
See, that,
basically.
because I
Like,
basically
it's still got a mission structure,
DM
but you're running around like a
DMC
consistent
4 has the illusion
castle.
of like where it's like
It's like
of like a
okay, it's like
Metroidvania.
RE2.
okay.
You know how you're going around the same place?
Yeah. Well,
There's
you know
still
why
a
it's
mission
like
start,
RE2?
mission end, because it was supposed to be RE4.
Yeah. DMC 1 was
Right,
supposed to be
right.
RE4.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I've heard that. No, okay, see, that's cool. Basically, yeah, I think like what I'm saying is,
And I had a fixed
they need
camera.
to be the 5th game in the series. Like, I mean, it's cool that it even exists. Because I remember
Yeah.
when D Little MC came out, I feel like everyone said series is dead.
Yeah.
And that everyone
Well,
was
it's
Well,
on.
it was
It's
like,
like if they make another sequel, it'll be to this, and like old DMC heads hated the new one.
Yeah.
And like again, a lot of like game journalists and like newer people were just got into the new one, which
it's a
is
fine game. It's just
it's like
the
slightly-
Dante in that game sucks.
Well, the character is good, and like it's still somewhat like
also
dumbed
it's
down
like
a little bit.
guys,
Yeah.
society bad.
And people hate like the color coded enemies where you have to use certain weapons
Oh,
with certain
true.
Well,
guys.
I
that's
don't
why in
mind
the
it. I don't
definitive
mind
edition they removed them.
Exactly.
Oh, did they?
Well,
Yeah.
Damn.
they removed Virgil's fedora in the definitive edition.
No.
They did.
fucking
Well,
way.
okay, they removed.
Oh, that's
they removed them that you
hilarious.
have to use that
Yeah.
item. They're still in the game,
The
but
weapons
it's
are
like,
still in the game,
I
but you
could-
don't have to use the color coded.
no, but the color coded enemies still show up because
Yeah.
they're different enemy types. But it's like I could still beat the shit out of them with
Oh,
Rebellion.
true.
Yeah.
Or it's like a blue enemy shows up and I'm gonna punch the shit out of him with the awful looking fist weapon.
Yeah, that weapon sucks.
You can use whatever the fuck you want.
Also, game the one thing, this is a thing I love in the new in DMC 5, also 4, and also a thing throughout the entire series.
Yeah.
That you beat a boss, you get the weapon.
Yeah.
Right.
DMC 4, or no, sorry, D Little MC.
God damn, the names.
You just walk into the house and it's like
You get a
the
weapon.
rebellion now turns into an axe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you go to the other side and you look at a picture of your mom and it's like, now it turns into a sight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I do to earn these?
Yeah, like
I was given them to me.
especially 5. Is there a single level in 5? Oh yeah, the 3-person level. It's the only level in 5 that doesn't have a fucking boss fight in it.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh wow.
there's a boss fight in every level.
But then there's also fights where it's like, that's not a boss. Like Mission 7 where you go and there's just a bunch of Angelos. That's not really a boss because they become a common enemy like the next
later.
level.
Well, almost every boss becomes a common enemy in some of the classic ones.
In some of the but in this game it was like you don't fight a bunch of small Goliaths, you don't fight a bunch of small Artemises or
You're right.
other guy. What's the fucking
Yeah.
name?
No, I got you.
The Carrion Rider.
I don't remember.
I don't know. DMC 5, amazing game.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Great game.
I loved it a lot. Okay, so do we want to move clockwise to Ian, or do
Ian,
we
you
want to
wanna
go
go
to
next?
Chris first?
Let's go to me because I think I'm going to hit a lot of the same points.
Sure.
All right, now
Because
we're in
the Nathan's like
Ian's top 5 games.
covering your
of
mouth really did
2019.
the opposite of what you wanted it to do.
Yeah.
All right,
Ian
so
wants like
I
a
kind of
dubstep
have
intro.
I have like a 1 to 8, and then I have
A 1 to 8.
well because I could
Like a
have put
top
them.
8.
Well, 1 second.
Okay.
I could have put these honorable mentions in the list,
Uh huh.
but
Just shoot them off now.
Yeah,
okay.
shoot
My
off a couple.
my honorable mentions are Dragon Quest 11
Yeah.
S.
Or you know what? Okay, I should have told you. I feel like people usually do it before number 1. But
Yeah.
you're already starting, so let's just go.
Well, okay, fine. The first
Dragon
honorable
Quest
mention
11.
was Dragon Quest 11, and I'll
Yeah.
get back to them now. My number 8 was Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Sick.
We already talked about that. Sick
game.
game.
Yeah.
Great soundtrack.
I haven't played it yet.
Number 7, Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Okay, very
Really
good.
cool.
Very good.
Felt real bad when I went through the story the first time. And
Which
I
route?
refused to finish.
Black Eagles?
Still, I still haven't finished the game.
Sad.
I'm still on Black Eagles because I had to restart because I felt bad about killing all these students.
Yeah.
Because they had all these fucking moments where it's just like you beat them and it's like, oh, I'm fucking dying and I'm so sad, and it's like, why?
Guess what? You have to do it.
What? I had to do it, exactly.
You
And then I
can't
got
not
to the
do it.
point
Have
where
to
I'm
do
like,
it to
now
him.
I have to go kill Claude, and I was like, I don't want to do that at all. So I restarted the game.
So now you're gonna start with somebody else.
No, I went back and I was on Edelgard. I got to the part where I was about to kill Claude again, but I hadn't
Okay.
killed the student yet because they're all on my side.
Oh, I see.
Nice.
No, I just lived with my decisions.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
I grabbed as many people as I
I'm
could.
a coward.
Yeah, I did that too.
Number
Yeah.
6, Code Vein.
Okay.
Man, I want to play it more. I haven't given
A
it
very
enough time
stylized
yet.
Souls-like
Yeah.
that is easier than the Souls games because you can switch between classes at any time. Whereas
which is nice.
where Dark Souls, they're like, oh shit, you could
Cool.
make your character become everything. It's not defined at the beginning, but this game's literally like, you go to your pause menu and you switch to a different class. That's all. It's really fun. It is I thought it was pretty fucking easy
Yeah.
up until this game's version of Ornstein and Smo, which is Dragon. Fuck, I keep saying Dragon. What the fuck?
Dark Souls.
Which is Dark Souls' like giant wall, like the
Oh.
actual super hard height. So yeah, it's a real fun game. It's made by the guys who did God Eater,
Oh, I like
and
God
the
Eater a
aesthetic
little
really
bit.
fits. And also, there's really good like,
It's funny. The God Eater is a Monster Hunter clone, and this is a Dark Souls clone.
yeah, they don't make anything original. So it's just real fun. It's real cool.
big titties.
Big titties.
Pee-pee
All
hard.
the women are disrespected as fuck. But
We did it, gamers. we
every
fucking did
We
it.
did it, boys.
Oh, also, it's permanent co-op.
Oh, sick.
So even if you suck at the game, there's people you can have like go back to your hub world, your Firelink Shrine, and be like, Lewis, can you please come with me? It fucking sucks. Like by default, you always have someone there to help
Yeah,
you.
right.
That's good.
That's fun.
And it's fun. It makes the game a lot more better. But it's kind of dumb when you do actual co-op like online stuff.
Right.
You still keep your NPC buddy. Like
Oh, so there's 3 of you.
yeah, you can have up to 3.
Damn.
You
okay.
have the
Damn.
NPC, which is coded well.
Yeah, they're not
And
bad.
then you can have an
From
online
what I've
buddy.
seen.
The thing that sucks is that you can run out of healing items, die, and you can get revived. by
Oh, and then you still have no healing items?
No, like you could get revived mid-fight
Oh.
by your NPC buddy.
That's fine.
Why is that bad?
Because then they just become this heal drone because they get obsessed with just trying to keep your health up. They become useless, and then they die really fast.
Fun.
So I'm just going to throw out my other honorable mention.
Sure, what do you got?
Because I'm about, before I hit my 5th spot, Yakuza 4.
Uh-huh.
It is a remaster, so I didn't feel it would be proper to put it on the list.
Okay.
It is the best Yakuza game.
It's so good.
It is like Kiwami is my favorite still.
I'm so glad that you came around on this because I was like,
oh, because 3 was so fucking bad.
Well, because I was like,
oh, straight up, you know that guy who dies in 3?
The bad guy?
No.
As a man who hasn't played Yakuza, no, I do not.
There's a guy who dies in 3. He's like supposed to be your buddy, and I literally forgot that he died. That's how little I care about this fucking game. My friend had to tell me, he's like, I felt sad when blank died, and I was like, who? He doesn't die.
Huh?
3's the only one I haven't played. I played 4 and 5 like on my PS3, and yeah.
3 is just mediocre, but 4. Amazing. And
4 is my favorite.
Definitely did not want Kiryu to be a fucking character in this.
Yeah, he's so good. He's like the 4th main character, and Akiyama's great.
Akiyama, you start the game with Akiyama, you don't even see fucking
so
Kiryu until Act 2, where you fight him.
Yeah, as Taiga. I like Taiga Saijima. He's
I like
great.
his story. I don't like playing as him.
I like playing as him, but he's a charge character.
He's playing. It's fucking the Beast style from Yakuza 0.
Well, it's not quite,
Kiwami.
but yeah, Yakuza 0 and Kiwami are based.
Close enough.
It's based on him.
Yeah, so it was real fun. Real good
I hate
story.
the cop.
I love the. Wow, you don't like Tanomura?
No, I mean like
Story
I think his story's okay. Like it's not my favorite. It's my least favorite of the 4 characters of 4. But his playstyle I just don't like.
I like that. It's kind of interesting that they incorporated heat moves, like the super moves, into being his 3rd move.
Yeah.
Like you punch someone, you get your heat bar up, and you press triangle at the right time. It's like, oh shit, you do a heat move now.
Yeah.
So I thought he was fun. I like pretty much everyone in the game. I really like the final bosses, except for Tanomura's, where everyone has a gun and you do not.
Fuck that sucks. No, Tanomura. Tanomura. His like story and his gameplay is my least favorite of the 4, but it's still good. Like, but I'm okay that he didn't come back for 5.
Well, he didn't come back for 5 because
the actor. But then they changed the actor for the re-release.
Well, because the actor was like
accused of.
Hey, I never did anything wrong, but these police are saying I did.
He was accused of like doing cocaine.
Yeah, and Sega's just like, no, thank you.
No, it wasn't Sega. It was his entire career imploded.
Yeah, sad. For something he didn't do.
Yeah, and he was found not guilty.
It's a fucking Yakuza storyline.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
Imitates
so
art.
Back to my list.
Now hold on, just to be clear, did that come out this year?
Yakuza 4 remaster came out
in
October.
Okay. Understood.
So number 5, Outer Worlds.
Boom.
Okay.
The writing of the first zone, phenomenal.
Oh yeah, I
when
was
that
hooked.
fucking lady says, lady says, I was Lewis's closest living relative.
Yeah.
And
no, it's like literally I lived the nearest to him.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to where he died. That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
And then I
That's
also
good.
like when you go to the rich place and everyone's an asshole and you just kind of fuck it all up. That's great.
That's a good bit.
So my number 4.
Yep.
Here we go.
Gears of War 5.
Wow.
I think
looks like we got a normie over here.
Nerd.
Folks.
I thought you didn't like that game at first. You came around?
Gears of War 4.
Oh, yeah.
Is the one that's not great. Gears of War 5.
Sorry, you're saying it wrong. It's Gears 5.
Sorry.
They got rid of the of War.
You're right, I did.
Did they actually?
They did.
Really?
It's just called Gears 5 officially.
Huh.
How do you like the main character being a girl? Are you mad?
I love it. I love Laura Bailey.
Then you're not a real gamer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm not a real gamer. I've just been playing this
I thought
French.
the main character in 4 was a girl. Wasn't that the same girl?
It was Marcus Phoenix's son.
Oh yeah, the
Because
guy
they
played by
couldn't
the
move
Spartacus
away.
guy.
And then guess what? They brought in Laura Bailey and she killed it so hard that they were like, JD, get the fuck out. It's Cat's turn. And she's great.
That's good. That's
she's
fun.
just she's real fun. They have a mission in the game. Mm-hmm. You know how Uncharted 4 started doing that shit
where it's a bit more open.
Yeah, but then it's like I'm fucking lost and I'm getting annoyed driving through all this bullshit. They did it twice in Gears 5.
Okay.
And I enjoyed it both times. The entirety, looking for extra bullshit, doing the main story. Every little thing I came across, I was like, this is great.
I liked it a lot in UC4, but I know you didn't.
DMC4?
UC, yeah, Uncharted 4.
I know, I just...
Yeah.
I kind of liked Uncharted because Uncharted is a movie.
Yeah.
You're playing it. I like kind of going in the straight line.
That's fair. I do like the more
I like
open
the
areas.
puzzle sections being like a big area and explore, but it was just like I'm just trying to find
Uncharted
where I'm
Lost
going.
Legacy is like one big one of those areas, but I think it works really well.
Well, because you play missions adjacent to them and then you come back, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Gears 4.
Yep.
Boom.
Really liked it.
Gears 5.
Just
Gears 5.
You
God
son
damn
of
it.
a
My
bitch.
number 4 was Gears 5.
Ugh, you
Should have
fucked
put it
up.
different.
You
just so
should
I
have put it
wouldn't-
at number 5.
Yeah,
just
you're
to not
fucking
fuck up.
fool.
There is one thing none of you are going to play, right?
No.
Probably
Spoilers, but no.
Not. Probably not.
Spoilers right now. Skip like a whole minute. JD's kid can die in the game,
Oh.
and it's
Sad.
the right option to kill him.
Oh my god.
Because, you know what? Sorry for those people if they come back too early.
You said a minute. It's been like 10
No,
seconds.
it's might
It's
go
been
longer.
60
so
to
you,
70.
Might
there's
go
something that
longer.
happens at the start of the game where you kill. Did you play Gears 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Do you know who Carmine is?
Yep.
They're a family of war people.
Yeah.
Like they're all like soldiers.
I never
There is
got
a
into
new
Gears
character
of War.
in the game named Elizabeth Carmine.
Yeah.
And you kill her within 5 minutes of her showing up. But
Oh.
JD kills her because he reactivates the Hammer of Dawn, which is like the space laser.
Oh,
wisdom.
I've heard of this.
Murders her, fucks up his entire body. He goes and becomes best friends with Rahul Kali, despite the fact that we established that he was a giant asshole and no one likes
I
him.
love Rahul Kohli.
Rahul Kali is also amazing in this game. Forgot about him because he disappears. He shows up at like mission 1, disappears for 7 missions, shows up at the end of the game, and he's great.
I love Rahul Kohli. He's
So
great.
JD turns in this huge asshole. He's fighting you back against you and your new best friend Del, who is
Yeah.
voiced by Lucio from Overwatch.
Oh, cool.
And you just fucking hang out with him, and then at the end of the game, they're both getting like their necks strangled, and you can only save one of them because you only have one throwing knife to cut off the tentacle that's going to kill them.
Okay.
And Del has been your friend
The whole game.
for about 10 hours of this gameplay.
But JD
But
is
JD
your friend's son.
Is Marcus's son.
Yeah, and he's
So-
voiced by the Spartacus boy.
Yeah, so you get to fucking choose who to save. Why would you not save the guy who's been your best friend for so long and has supported you?
Wow.
Fuck him.
Ian.
Because he's black.
Oh, well.
Ian,
I
what
don't
have you
say
done
it.
for me lately, Barber? Listen.
What?
No, because have you ever said, like, you never heard that term? Like, oh, what have you done for me lately? Like,
Yeah.
Marcus Phoenix's son, JD, saved the whole world in fucking Gears of War 4, and he's
But you
the
know who
son
else
of
saved the
Marcus
whole
Phoenix.
fucking world in Gears of War 4?
But this guy who's a new guy, who just
He
hung
was
out
there
with
as
you
well.
recently. This
He
guy
was-
is the new guy. He's just hanging out with you recently, and you're like, listen, I know your buddy's son, and you saved the world in the last game, but you know what? Fuck you.
Also, real sad moment when you come back with the dog tags because you just got his son killed.
Yeah.
That
And
is
Marcus
sad.
is like, no, not really. His voice, it's
No.
it's John DiMaggio's
I was
voice.
gonna
His
say.
acting's a lot better.
Hey,
It's fucking Bender.
I'm walking it.
Oh God, Bender's so cool. So number 3,
Oh shit. Top
Jedi
3.
Fallen Order.
Boom. Wow, nice. It made it that
Above
high.
Gears 5.
Yeah, because Jedi Fallen
No,
Order.
it's a great game. Like
It's
I
real
was
fun.
like,
It's
I'm
good.
giving it. So I like to nitpick, but it's a good game. I had fun. I really did.
can nitpick
bad.
the shit out of it.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
fucking do not like Metroidvanias. I think they suck. I don't, especially with the way their
I
map
like
is.
Metroidvanias, but I think the reward for exploration in Jedi Fallen Order just being cosmetic
Suck
items
ass.
that suck is stupid.
Yeah,
Correct.
That's fair.
Yeah.
If the
Well,
reward
actually,
was like new upgrades,
when I
and
first
shit.
got the double-bladed lightsaber,
exactly.
it was kind of off to the side.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, maybe this is like a reward I just
No,
got.
it's
but then I
required.
kind of come back later and I'm like, oh no, there's a pole puzzle right here. Not really a puzzle. I had to get a fucking beam.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, never mind. There wasn't shit. But it being all cosmetic sucks, especially since every cosmetic is fucking ugly.
Mm-hmm.
You get there's like one good one for the ship and like a bunch of ugly ones for BD1, but it's a
Yeah,
droid,
all
so-
the BD1
Yeah.
ones. I like the standard BD1.
I made him a gamer.
nice.
There was one, well, Joker colors, where it was like, and I was streaming it on Discord, and I was like, my droid's like on my back, whispering to me, "We live in a society." So yeah, real fun game, great final boss,
Yep.
just great, it's fun, it's
Okay.
a cool game.
Sounds good.
My
Fair
only
enough.
nitpick is the when you fucking press the select button, open up that map. I want to kill myself looking at it. It sucks.
What I think
I
the
think
map's
map's
probably
pretty good.
one of the
No,
like,
I think if I could move
like a
it
stroke of genius.
I think if I could move the map a lot more three-dimensionally, fine. Like if I could get like a full side view on that shit.
Okay, yeah, that is
If I-
right.
and if I could
There's a
also,
couple
set
angles where I'm like, what the
distance
fuck?
because when you go kind of down to where you're trying to look to the side, but you're still like looking at it. From, like,
Yeah, the
45.
floor system doesn't really work that well.
Yeah, I get it that it's like he's projecting it at the floor, so it's a place that stops. Whatever. That's stupid. I understand that R2D2 projected Princess Leia in Episode 4, and that's why you probably did it.
Yeah.
But I don't care. project it in the sky, let it be an actual menu instead of me having to look at it in the world.
I think one of my like it's funny that you bring up the map and the Metroidvania shit, because I honestly think probably my biggest criticism of that game is, you know what, I might be with Ian. I don't know if I even like Metroidvanias, because like after playing this one, I feel like I
like
don't.
Super Metroid,
but I think my problem is that this game I just don't think needed to be a Metroidvania. Like because like
I
you
think
said,
it just should have been a better Metroidvania.
Yeah, like if there was stuff worth finding, but like I just didn't want to explore.
I feel like in some planets
who
the
cares?
shortcuts were like you get some shortcuts super quick and some like are terrible.
Oh, yeah,
like where
it
you
was
have to go to
terrible.
the
A lot
underground
of it was
area
bad.
on that one map. Fucking sucks.
you gotta be more specific.
Okay, you know in that one map where
What
there's
does it
like
look like?
okay,
Is
the
it
mines.
red, blue, or green?
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm thinking.
Blue, like the snowy one.
Okay.
Like where you get
Zepho.
the lightsaber. Like this, like the last.
No, sorry,
one?
not that one. No, I'm talking about like the no.
The one you go back to.
The
more
map
than
that you
once.
go back to the most.
Bogano.
It's Bogano.
No,
yes.
Zepho.
No.
Like Bogano.
Well, Bogano's
if it
not
has snow,
snowy.
it's Zepho.
No, it's
Yes, Zepho.
Okay, sure.
I just don't remember the names because they're all bullshit
They're all-
Star Wars
yeah,
names.
yeah.
But like no, there's
Kashyyyk, and then
Yeah.
everything there has
Yeah.
5 Ys in every title.
but no, like
I like the Atreyu moment in fucking.
yeah.
I also streaming that part on my Discord, and I was like, Atreyu, and everyone's like, what? I'm like, you fuckers never seen the Neverending Story?
Jesus Christ.
God damn! Like I know why I'm uncultured, but Jesus.
Yeah. But no, like
Chris is silent
there's the
'cause he's never seen
mining
it.
area in Zepho, is like terrible, and it's not a good shortcut to get there from the ship to the back to your ship.
Oh, I actually do. know
Yeah,
what you're
actually,
talking about. I found that
every
was the problem with
shortcut-
all the maps.
Every shortcut I find, I'm
Yes,
just like,
but
back
that
to your
one
ship?
the worst.
Yeah.
I have to take like 10 shortcuts to go
Yeah.
across the map, and I think that's shit. Give me 3.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I feel like it could have been.
It
if
should have
they
been
didn't-
better interconnected. So
Yeah.
I know neither of you are huge fans of this game. Batman Arkham Asylum, it was the first Arkham game. It's a Metroidvania. The other two are open world games. Arkham Asylum's perfect
Well, because when it's
everything.
inside of if it's an open
It's
world
an enclosed
game
space.
inside of a building,
yeah,
Metroidvania. Outside,
it's
open world.
Well, it's an island. Like it's an enclosed.
but
It's
you
an
can't
enclosed
leave
area.
the island.
You can't leave the island.
Technically,
Exactly.
Resident Evil 2
Yeah.
is a Metroidvania.
I think you could make that argument.
Yeah, 100%.
could.
And I
Yeah.
like that kind of level design. Okay, anyway,
Yeah.
let's not get. What do you got?
That's-
That was number
like
2.
When you first fucking
Number 3, I think.
Resident Evil 2 would probably be higher if I finished it, but I did not.
You fool.
It's not even on my list.
Yeah.
Number 2,
we
Devil
go.
May Cry 5.
Yeah,
All
that's
right, fair
unsurprising.
That's great.
We've
Great
already
game.
said a lot about it.
But I
last
really
few
don't like
episodes.
how just the music is so repetitive and bad. Also, the game kept calling me dismal all the time. That wasn't cool. So
Makes
here's
me feel
one
bad.
that I might get a fucking hard
Oh,
eye
my
roll from
devil
Nathan.
trigger.
This is my
Yeah.
last honorable mention before I get to number
Here?
1.
Oh,
Neat,
honorable
though.
mention. Okay.
Boom. What do we got?
This game re-released on a different platform because they were cut. They negotiated to fuck off out of their contract. Destiny 2.
Boo. I haven't played it.
I don't like games as a service.
Me neither.
Alright, that's up to you guys. I like to play games.
Let's
I
hear
like
number
to-
1.
I like to continue playing games.
Let's hear number
I
1.
like to
you
play games,
bitch.
but I like games to be done.
Fuck you. Whatever. I just
He
threw it
doesn't
in there
get to
for
talk
fun.
about his game.
Yeah.
so
What's an
mean.
honorable mention?
I know.
Yeah.
All right. Let's bring it home.
Number 1, Judgment.
All right,
Oh,
yeah.
damn it. He told me.
Judgment, that whole fucking everything that happens in
That game's
game.
fucking great. Don't get me wrong.
Like there was no moment in Judgment that I was like,
That game's sick. Remember the part
good.
where you do skateboard shit?
that was so fun.
Yeah.
I wish I could keep doing it.
Yeah.
You guys are such Yakuza fucking.
Marks.
Goddamn.
Yeah. No, and then just like
No, I gotta play it.
When you figure
Judgment, I
out who
wanna
the
actually
guy
really play.
doing the raincoat is, when you figure out who's behind all
When
this
you do
shit,
all the crime solving shit, the Phoenix Wright
It's amazing.
submission,
Yeah.
you get to do like, it's a great game.
yeah, and all the only thing I got a problem with is the friends mechanic, but
Yeah, I feel you.
I
That
don't
was
want to
in
make
Zero.
friends with that fucking lady who does at the mahjong parlor because I hate that game. It makes no sense,
Then don't.
but I want to complete it.
Yeah, Nathan.
It is the last friend, and there is a sub story that I can't do without doing
Yeah.
it.
Well, the
And that
Yakuza games,
sucks.
I always mean to 100%, and then I go, no, I beat the game.
But the
Maybe I'll
completion
come
list is
back to
fucking
it.
wild.
And the completion list is so long, and it's like, no, but I enjoyed my time. I played tons of side missions. I didn't like skip them or anything. So you know what? I did my time.
Yeah. So that
Nice.
concludes my shit.
Good year in gaming, you'd say?
Yes, I really enjoyed a lot of the games.
2019 was really good.
Yeah, it was a good year.
I do look at it as this was good for a transitionary year. There was
Yeah.
nothing big coming out because there was a console coming out next year.
Well, yeah, 2020. We've
There's
got. Look at the beginning of 2020.
God,
Fucking
I know.
March is a nightmare.
It's fucking Final Fantasy, fucking Animal Crossing,
Doom.
Cyberpunk comes out in April.
yeah.
Like RE3,
Oh, I'm hyped.
The end of the first quarter and start of the second is a nightmare.
It's bonkers. Like, it's
don't have
ridiculous.
like I'm gonna
Marvel's
have to make
Avengers is coming out in May by the Tomb Raider people.
that game hopefully will get better.
Well,
I like that you're not just playing as the six Avengers we know. Like,
the six Avengers from the movie all look weird because they're based on the movie designs, but they don't use the actors' likenesses because it's different actors.
And then they also kind of.
But all the original characters are all great looking. Like Kamala Khan looks great. Like
Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Is that her? She's Miss Marvel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Ms. Marvel, Kamala Khan.
I know she had Marvel. I didn't know what the suffix was.
She's Ms. Marvel. Yeah.
Ms.
Yeah.
She's the Ms from wrestling.
But yeah, good year. Good year. Chris,
year.
what do you
Well,
have?
we weren't even done the fucking game of the year ones.
No, yeah, I'm Chris, the guy who hasn't played any fucking games this year. Every game they say, I'm like, yeah, I haven't played it.
Bullshit. You played so many games.
I'm just saying, every game you guys pick, I'm like, I haven't played it. I'd like to try
a job
it.
for like the first half.
Anywho, I'm going to go through these pretty quick. I only have a top 5 because, yeah, a lot of the
go.
games I played weren't new. So we're just going to go 2019 games. We're going to start number 5. I just added it in today. Didn't make the original cut, but and this is definitely a recency bias because it's all I've been playing.
Big boobs.
Number 5, World War Z. It's been fun. It's just been fun. I don't think it's a
me and
great
Chris
game.
and our buddy Kyle have been playing lots of World War Z. That game's really fun. I've said to them before that I think it's not quite as good as the Left 4 Dead's were when Left 4 Dead came out.
Ian hasn't played it because he hates the Epic Games
bought
Store.
it.
No, I bought it. It's
Oh, you
there.
son of a bitch.
We should all
told
play
you.
it.
No, you didn't. I wasn't at. I think you mentioned
you know what
something
it is.
about New
You
Year's.
You mentioned it to me at New Year's.
Anyway.
He said, I don't remember if I bought it, but
damn it.
if you look at my phone, there's a $5 charge to Epic Store, so I think I
Nice.
might have bought it.
Yeah,
Control
no,
costs
like
more than that.
I didn't put it number 5 because I honestly think it's like a
An
top
incredible,
tier game, but
groundbreaking.
I've just been having so much fun with
Also,
it, which
isn't
I
it,
don't
like,
get
early
from a lot of
access?
those games anymore.
It's not.
No, it's not.
It's not?
It's not. It's a full... it's
so
just
we'll
kind
just-
of...
I hate the name so much.
Well, it's based off the.
It's inspired by
based
the
off
movie
the
and book.
movie.
It's
And
based
that
off the movie and
sucks.
book.
Yeah.
No, it's not based off the book.
No, because the campaigns are the New York, and it's those characters from the New York one. It's Tokyo, Jerusalem, and Russia.
Ian.
But then did the zombies run?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Yes, it's a middle ground between the movie and book.
All right.
Yeah,
So
bitch.
never mind. I appreciate that they have the stories from the books because those stories are amazing.
They're not done well.
Yeah.
It's
But
not a
they made an
story game,
attempt.
but they made an attempt.
Yes.
It's a Left 4
And
Dead
also,
clone that uses what you
can't
came
do
before.
co-op for most of those stories.
Yeah, so it's a 4-player co-op.
Also, I don't think there was a story in New York.
Then some of it's original and some of it's...
Yeah, the story in Japan was about a Japanese kid he was like an otaku. He steals a samurai sword from like a war vet, like a floor down, who committed seppuku and shit. And
the Japanese story in this one is that you all have tons of guns and you have to get to a cruise ship.
Incorrect about Japan.
Yeah, I said that to them. I was like, how do these Japanese people get all these guns?
Whenever a game that is like, if you give me a melee weapon,
Sleeping
and
Dogs was so good, and Yakuza.
that's China.
Yeah, no, but like Asian countries don't have lots of guns.
Yeah, but whenever you give me like a melee weapon in like a fast zombie game, I'm like, this is worthless. Unless these people are literally Jello, this is garbage.
So your melee weapon kills things in one hit, but you can only do it like a certain number of times in a row. But then there's a
Before it
character
breaks?
who's no. Before you get tired and it starts killing people in 2 hits.
Oh, okay.
But then there's a character who's a melee focused character who gets better melee shit and gets all that stuff. Because there's skill trees and upgrades and shit like that.
No, it's honestly, it's just fun. It's just
Yeah.
fun.
So wait,
That's why it's
do
here.
you grow the characters within this
You
one
level up
round, or do
You level up the classes because there's 4 groups, but the classes stay consistent. It's just the characters are all different in
like
different
a ranger,
stories.
medic, melee?
Yeah, so
fourth
there's
one?
a slasher, gunslinger, hellraiser. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, okay, honestly, yeah.
There's like
a
7
few.
classes.
Honestly, I didn't mean to spend this much time
Sorry.
on Game 5.
Sorry.
So let's just move on.
Hey, man.
All right.
Well, we can tell you all about it later when you finally play it in, you little bitch.
Well, you don't need to tell me because I'll just figure it out.
So number 4.
Number 4.
I don't know. I hope you guys played it. Katana Zero.
Oh, I played it. It's a good game.
Oh, dude.
I wish I beat it.
Dude, it's so short. Like
know.
the reason it's not higher is
It's kinda
because
hard.
it's not. They didn't finish it. You have to like wait for them to it's like vaguely finished, but it's very clear they're adding something. But
Well,
they
there's
still haven't yet.
there's a ton of different endings and choices
No,
too.
but I mean, like, there's like this fucking room you can unlock at the end, and there's like a door, and you're like, oh shit, and it's like, yeah, you're gonna have to come back later. And I know that's just for DLC or something, but like,
Oh, yeah,
it's
they
just
did
it wasn't.
that-
They
I
didn't
wonder
fully.
if
They
the-
did
didn't
that
fully
in Dead
wrap it up.
Cells.
It's Devolver, right?
Yeah.
So it'll probably be free DLC.
Yeah. No, I'm not even talking shit. I'm just saying it is short, and they definitely didn't finish it. But man, I fucking love the music. I love the gameplay. And
Yeah, it's good.
it's I think it's better than Hotline Miami. Like a lot of people compare it, but it's
Very
different. But
similar.
I think I prefer the 2D to like the Whatever.
It's 2D
anyway.
side scroller instead
Anyway,
of a top
still-
down, but it's
exactly.
a similar aesthetic.
Exactly,
and
and I think that they nailed like the VHS tapes and like rewinding. It's so charming.
Everyone likes the 80s.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Three Houses. Yeah, I put it pretty high, man. I wasn't gonna put it so high, but I mean,
Didn't you play it like every route?
I did. Well, I did the Blue Lions route first. Blue Lions represent best route. Fuck you, Nathan.
Yellow boys.
I love Dimitri, and then I started Black Eagles. I'm siding with
Black Eagles best.
Yeah,
Black
with
Eagles are the
Edelgard.
Hitler ones.
I don't care. Fuck the church.
But
You're
yeah,
a fash.
I have so many hours in that game, and it's fucking amazing. It's so fun. Although I will say I do get bored of running around the fucking monastery sometimes, like after like the millionth time, and it sucks that you can't start a new
fast travel.
No, I know. But I hate that you can't start because I never finished the Edelgard route because I'm still at the beginning half where it's the same fucking game until you actually separate from the.
Well, if you
That's
made, like,
stupid.
4
They
different
should do
save
it.
files.
They should
let you
do
just-
it like near one.
Yeah.
Near one,
Or-
your new game plus starts at the halfway point.
Yeah. See, that's exactly what they should have done.
Well,
But
I don't
anyway,
know. Go tell
anyway.
fucking Nintendo to do that.
I will.
Great, sexy
I'll call
game.
my congressman right now.
They're
I
so
fucking
cool.
swear.
Since Nintendo, this is weird. Nintendo doesn't put out unfinished games. Crazy.
Hey, fuck you. Look, all right, look. Anyway, number 2. Here we go. I got 2 left. Let's rattle these off nice and quick. Oh, then I got my honorable mentions. It'll be fast.
Okay.
Resident Evil 2.
Sick.
Number 2. Nice.
Good
That's a good
game.
pick.
Yeah. Sexy game. I don't even have any nostalgia for Resident Evil at all,
same.
and I fucking love.
That game's fucking gorgy.
And we were saying earlier, like you could call it a Metroidvania. I think that kind of. I want to play more games like that, where it's like a big. I know the other Resident Evils do the
I
same.
can also
but,
call them Dark Souls 1-esque.
Well, but that would be
That would be false.
It's
because Dark
farther.
Souls 1 is a Metroidvania.
Remake came out afterwards.
Yeah, but Dark Souls 1 is a Metroidvania.
Yeah, but I'm a new generation who just ignores everything that happened before.
But yeah, no, man,
I can't believe these
I'm
Halo
so
guys
hyped
are
for 3.
ripping off Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Yikes.
All right.
Now-
what are your honorable mentions?
Yeah, let's get them out of the way quick. Obviously, Devil May Cry 5. It's not number 1.
It's an
It's
honorable
an
I
honorable
one.
played
mention.
through it once and
Yeah.
didn't appreciate it.
And then
Listen,
he gave it to
and then I-
GameStop for $45.
No. I returned it for my money back
Oh.
Because he's a
because I
Edge
beat it really
subscriber
quick
or
because I'm
whatever.
poor as fuck,
You're
guys.
supposed to play the game
That's a
multiple
pro tip.
times.
Listen, look. Anyway, you know my
I
thoughts.
think
Great
2
game. Great
playthroughs
game.
is
You
all
can't
need.
give that game away until you've beaten all 10 difficulties
Great game.
and triple S on every mission.
It's just S.
No.
Triple S wasn't.
Triple S is for combat adjudication. But
My next honorable mention is Blasphemous, which I feel like
Ooh,
people
I
even
didn't touch
forgot.
that
Yeah,
game.
people don't even know it came out.
Wasn't that like a buggy?
it's a dark
No, it wasn't
2D Dark Souls like I
Well,
think.
there was a little bit. There was some quest bugs, I think, but
Yeah.
no, it worked pretty. It ran fine on Switch when I played it, and it's probably the best 2D like Dark Souls because I
Do you
usually
like it more
don't
than
like
Salt
them.
and Sanctuary?
Yeah, Salt and Sanctuary's okay. I never.
You like it more than Hollow Knight?
Hollow Knight I want to try again. But Hollow Knight's also like a straight up Metroidvania. Like
That too.
Blasphemous
Hollow Knight's more
is,
a
but like
short
it's different.
Metroidvania.
I don't know. Anyway, last honorable
Actually, it would
mention.
be more of a if we really put it on just like one thing. It's Castlevania
True.
Yeah.
I
because
guess.
it's a melee game.
My last honorable mention is Control because I'm not that
You're
far
just
in
a
it.
little bit in, but you like
man,
it?
it's fucking cool. Like
yeah, I wish I
I
picked
might
it
beat
up.
it and regret not putting it in the list, but it's fucking cool.
Yeah, I wanna play it, but I can't decide whether to get it on PC and like and play it with all the fancy shit. Even though my PC is probably getting old, so it can't. Do all
No,
the
it'll still
fancy
be.
shit.
It's
like
hard to say.
2016.
It depends on the card too, because
Yeah.
they got like the ray tracing, all that shit.
Yeah, I probably can't do that, but like, or get it on PlayStation 4, which has the mission where you have Hideo Kojima.
Nice.
But then your PlayStation 4 is also a base PlayStation 4.
Yeah, but also like it should still be able to handle it. Most games, like
Yeah,
that's
but
reasonable.
then it'll still like run hot, and then like it'll take forever to load everything.
Yeah, or I can wait till the PS5's out and then buy the
True.
physical disc version for PS4 because it's going to be backwards compatible and
Hopefully.
do better than the PS. No, that's confirmed. It can
Yes,
play.
but it was confirmed on the PS4 to be backwards compatible as well.
No, it never was.
Same with the Xbox One.
Xbox One is backwards compatible.
Not anymore.
What do you mean not anymore?
Well, like as the generations went on, they were like, "Fuck putting this backwards compatibility shit on."
Well, no, but yeah, but I mean, like PS3 is fully thing, so that's why I still have my PS3.
Not later PS3s,
Yeah, it could do PS1 games, but not 2 later ones.
which is stupid.
Yeah, well, because a PS1 is a CD. But okay, sorry. Do your number one.
Yeah, right. So
I'm
my
such an
number
asshole.
one.
Stop texting
No,
Emma.
it's So number one, we're running really late. We gotta go through this. Number one, I mean, obviously it's fucking Sekiro. I will defend that game to my fucking death. I know these two don't like it. I don't know why I looked
away. I don't give a shit.
I know these two don't like it, but Sekiro is
Ian doesn't. Here's the thing: Ian doesn't like the game, but he's a big Soulsborne boy.
Okay, no, look,
he's a big born Soulsborne boy.
No. I'm gonna sit you guys down right now. I've had enough. I, honest to God, fully believe Sekiro. Like, I don't call it a Souls-like. It's not even a Souls-like. It's not a Souls game, and it's not a Souls-like.
Souls-esque.
That's what I want to hear.
So the only reason it's Souls-esque is because it's made by FromSoft. The combat is completely different. There's actually a story to follow, like a narrative. The world design's different.
You're not gonna fucking sit there and be like, "Oh, I'm the." There's
no
gamer.
classes.
I'm a layman in Dark Souls.
I'm just saying, there's like straight up
feels
almost nothing similar except like the game feel. Which, by the way, FromSoft makes the fucking tightest games I've ever played, and that's why I like them. Whether you like them or not.
Fucking call me when you play fucking Metal Wolf Chaos, bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
FromSoft, after Demon Souls, makes the tightest feeling game.
I just think, and because I was trying to figure out when I was saying jank, I think on the last podcast I said that Star Wars
before.
I said that Jedi Fallen Order had some jank, and I didn't mean bug. What I mean is, and I think what for me it is. Off. I think what it is that bothers me
to feel like Sekiro,
is no. Well, I mean, whatever. But when you attack in a lot of games, like this isn't just Jedi Order. I'm not talking shit. This is how games are. Most games you press like let's say X or RB or whatever. Your character then gets locked in the animation. They move towards the target. It's like a whole thing, and it doesn't look. It looks okay. It looks fine. But in a game like Sekiro or Dark Souls, the second you commit, like you're in an animation and you're grounded. You're not floating around. You're not like teleporting over to enemies. You're not getting. There's nothing buggy. It's so good. It looks so crisp, and like the design of the parrying is amazing. The Jedi Fallen Order parrying fucking sucks ass. The timing is awful. And I was fine at it, but it feels weird.
And if it's against a laser, it's all based on depth and
it's really weird. But
I wish
Sekiro,
they kind of all went fast.
To be fair,
instead of it being like,
in
Sekiro, there's one droid who fires it fast.
In neither game did I get the parry timing right, even though like Jedi Fallen Order I had it on easy. But here's my thing. Okay, I think when you got to get back to my feelings on the Dark Souls franchise.
I mean, should we do that right now? We got to get these movies out the way.
Here's
we really
my
care
one thing
about Nathan's feelings on Dark Souls. Ian's leaving. No,
I found out what my vibe is on it. You ready? So you know how you're like, Nathan, it's not slow. You're using a normal weapon, right? You remember this, Ian?
Yes, I do.
Okay, it's because
reiterate what I just said.
Yes, Ian remembers.
So it's because that when you press a button in Sekiro or in Dark Souls or whatever, that was quite loud.
My bad.
Okay, now we can't hear it. When you press a button, though, like you commit to your move, like it gets basically added to the move queue.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah,
that's what I don't like about it,
and that's fair. I'll give you that. I hate
that's what it is
because
I keep telling you it's slow, and you're like, it's not slow. And I'm like, every weapon feels like it's way too heavy or something in a different game. It's because you press the button, the move gets added to the queue. The move happens with that, like pretty much no matter what. Certain things can cancel, but like,
you're right.
Pretty much no matter what. And like, I just, for whatever reason, it just doesn't feel right to me. Like I never gotten it, and I've tried so many of those games.
Yeah, no, it doesn't happen to me often, but because like you just have to learn not to do it. You really have to attack once and wait until you're done if you want to attack again, or you can do it in succession. But like you want to press the button once.
I want to press the button 50 times.
I know,
and then hit dodge to cancel.
Exactly. You know? I know. I get it. Anyway, Sekiro's my number one. Honestly, fuck you.
It's good enough. I know. Like I said it before at the Game Awards. Did I like Sekiro a lot? No. Do I get it? Yeah. I get it. It's a fine game. It's good. I'm sure somebody could fall in love with that game, marry it, put it on their
I
PC.
said that pretty fast as well. When I was like playing, it was like
it's a masterpiece.
I was like, I was mentioning my buddy who got me into the Soul series, and was like, I don't like this, but I see why someone would.
Yeah.
Well,
and like Tenchu is a thing, and that's also a FromSoft thing, and that's like Sekiro is basically a marriage between Tenchu and Dark Souls, so it makes sense.
All right, we also have lists for movies, but we're going really late, so let's fucking
fuck? Let's just do it.
I mean, I'm not saying not do it. I'm just saying let's fucking go, boys. Let's stop getting completely
don't worry,
fucking.
I can't derail us because I did not watch like a fucking single real movie.
All right, Ian will keep quiet.
Top 10 movies of 2019.
Here we go, baby.
Number 10, The Report.
Oh yes, I want to watch that.
Number 9, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, okay, nice. I rated it pretty low when I first saw it, but I want to watch. I've been thinking about it, so I respect that.
It's not my favorite.
I think it was because of Tarantino's last movie that I watched. I was like, I don't give a shit about this man anymore.
It's again Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is mostly a comedy. There's not a lot of violence until the very end.
That's fine.
Yeah, so it's like it
Just
felt like
Hateful Eight.
it felt like a much more mature film from him, for the
Right.
most part. Like, and I thought that was really interesting.
Until the end, where he's just like, yeah.
Yeah, and
the
then
end was
that made me
pretty
feel kind
bananas.
of uncomfortable
I'm gonna
because
be the Yoshikage Kira of feet right now.
yeah, but the end kind of made me feel uncomfortable with the violence because the violence is against like women and cult members of the Manson family, and I'm like, yeah, these people were brainwashed. I don't think they deserve to be murdered horribly in a movie, but it's not like a Nazi. It's
Was
like,
it actually the Manson family in this story?
Yes, it was portrayed as like the actual Manson family.
All right.
Yeah, Charlie Manson's in the movie, but just once. Yeah. Okay. 8. Booksmart.
I love Booksmart.
It's a good.
I love Booksmart.
Chris
So
loves
I think
Booksmart.
we caught that. Chris loves Booksmart.
It's a funny movie. It's really
It's
good.
very good. I did not see it because I have a problem with seeing movies. One, I won't go by myself if it's not a fucking Marvel movie.
It's not a
apparently.
popcorn movie.
Yeah, if it's not some bullshit that Nathan talks shit about, despite the fact that he likes them as well.
I do like them, but I understand that they're not high art.
Yeah, Martin Scorsese is correct.
Exactly.
They are pretty much
It's a theme
very
park
long TV shows.
Exactly. It's a theme park ride. Like, nothing wrong with a theme park ride. A roller coaster's fun. Like, it's not. He's not saying you're a
Here's
bitch
a new
dick.
movie I watched this year. That's not new at all. I watched Goodfellas for the first time on
That movie's
December
great.
26th.
I actually haven't seen Goodfellas.
Goodfellas is the crime version of Wolf of Wall Street. Or Wolf of Wall Street is the
Financial.
a little more legal version. The less murdery
I
version.
actually haven't seen that one either.
You haven't seen Wolf of Wall
I've
Street?
seen no the Scorsese movies I've seen are I've seen obviously The Irishman. I've seen Shutter Island, The Departed.
Apparently, I've seen half of it.
The Departed is great. You should really watch it.
I should. You're right. I remember watching a bit of it when my sister used to watch movies all the time.
Yeah.
So I would like pop into her room and be like, "Hey, what you doing?" And she'd be like, "I'm watching this movie." I'm like, "Cool." And I'd sit down and probably watch like an hour and be like, "There's no cartoon characters in this." Bye. I was 10.
Damn. I watched that movie really young. Actually, there was a movie rental thing at my convenience store near my house as a kid, and so me and Derek would walk.
In the convenience store?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so me and Derek would just walk there and we rent a movie, and it was always super expensive.
That
and
sounds
we
like that could have been a survivable business.
Yeah, we just rent like crazy shit, and like we watched the Punisher movies, like Warzone and the original.
Oh, they
and
did
the-
not give a
the
shit about
Travolta one.
ratings, it sounds
No,
like.
they didn't give a fuck. It was like a one-off convenience store. Like, who gave a shit?
Yeah.
And so we watched The Departed. I swear we must have been maybe 12. But I loved that movie since I was 12. Like, that movie's fucking fantastic.
All right, well, Chris is back. Let's keep going.
Fantastic movie.
Anyway, number 7, Shoplifters. That's technically a movie that came out in 2018, but it came out on Netflix here in 2019.
Fair.
Fucking fantastic
movie.
film by Hirokazu Koreeda, a fucking Japanese director. Excuse me for weeping out and try to say the name right. But, like,
Excuse
me.
it's such a fucking good movie. He manages to nail this, like, family drama thing where it's, like, all of his movies, I also saw Still Waiting. They have this like put a camera in a real person's house sort of type deal, and Shoplifters is just like that, but it's a little bit more out there, and like talks about poverty and the government and lots of good stuff, and it's a good fucking movie.
All that juicy shit. No, yeah, I agree. Absolutely.
Jojo Rabbit is number 6.
Ooh,
I like
Jojo Rabbit. Yeah, it was
a lot.
fun. No,
it's a fun movie. The first couple scenes I didn't get
Yeah,
it
I didn't know
immediately.
if I
It
was
didn't
gonna
like
like it
click
at first.
but the rest of the movie's fucking fantastic.
No, yeah, it was.
It really sucks that Taika Waititi is like, he's just kind of like, What We Do in the Shadows hit so hard
Yeah.
that everyone's just like, well, that's the last of this man. But
Yeah.
everything he's done since then has been
It's fantastic.
stellar.
Did you see Hunt for the Wilder People?
Yeah, I did.
That movie's fucking great.
It's awesome.
And Thor Ragnarok's the best fucking Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
bar none. Facts. This is great.
Facts,
and
because it got disrespected by the movie that came after it. So
Yeah,
therefore,
that's how you know it's the best.
Yeah.
But and Jojo Rabbit, to be fair, out of all the 4 movies I've seen of his, I think I like it only slightly more than Thor Ragnarok, but like worse than the other 2. But still like really good.
Also,
Yeah.
Taika Waititi was IG-11
Yeah.
in
The
Mandalorian, and that was awesome.
Yeah, he's great. I love Taika Waititi. He's a great actor. He's a great writer. He's a great director. He captures great images, but also can like have fun moments.
He's just this giant weirdo who's just so good at comedy.
He's great.
Yeah.
And Jojo Rabbit is funny, and it's sweet, and it's sad, and it's well acted, and it's great.
The only reason why Chris Hemsworth was shirtless in Thor Ragnarok is because Taika Waititi sitting there going like, no, they need it.
Yeah.
It needs to be in the movie.
So
Must be
coming up to
done.
number
I
5.
just feel like it doesn't make sense. No, it has to be there.
Coming up to number 5. The Lighthouse.
Ooh.
I loved that
Very
movie.
good,
That
very
movie's
good.
fucking weird and
Mermaid
strange and
sex.
awesome. And there is some mermaid sex.
But it's a manatee.
But it's so well acted. Like, straight up,
dude,
two
yeah.
fantastic performances from two great actors.
one from Batman, the
Now,
other
which
one from
one-
the other guy.
I was literally
Green
thinking the
Goblin.
other day, like for Oscars, like which one's supporting, which one's.
I would say
actor.
Robert Pattinson's the lead, Willem Dafoe's supporting.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because it's
Only
his
because
story.
he's young.
No, but it's his story. Like, it's he.
I can't believe you hate old people.
So, spoilers for The Lighthouse. The start of the movie is Robert Pattinson showing up, and the end of the movie is him leaving.
Oh, if it's him showing up, yeah, that's straight up his story.
He's the
Yeah,
lead.
no, that makes sense.
Is it him leaving Willem Dafoe there, or is it just like
Well,
Yeah,
it's a metaphorical leaving, perhaps.
so he kills himself?
Well, I didn't say
Listen,
shit.
Ian, just watch the damn movie.
Watch the movie. Number 4, Knives Out, baby.
Hey, I'm glad you put it so high. I almost didn't put it in my list.
I
but
fucking
spoilers,
love that
it is in my
movie.
list.
It's so good.
Yeah, it slaps.
Oh, it's funny. It's so enjoyable. Ryan Johnson just like, again, great at putting the camera in the right spot. You know what I'm talking about? Got that good shit. It's like kind of campy at some points.
Yeah,
like
but
it's
it's
over
charming.
the top, but it's charming, but
Yeah.
it's funny, and it's like got something to say because it's got like some political shit in it. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really fucking good. Eat the rich, baby.
Correct.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
And
all I
like,
can say.
dude, every fucking actor's famous. They got Lakeith.
I know,
from
they had everybody.
They got
It was a
Daniel
great
Craig.
ensemble.
They got like the only like unknown or relative unknown. I shouldn't say unknown is Ana de Armas as the fucking
main,
lead.
yeah.
And she's incredible. Like I'd really only seen her in Blade Runner, and she's great
Yeah.
in Blade Runner, but she's like a small part of that movie.
Yeah.
That's still really good.
Yeah.
But like, fuck, she's so good in this. She's funny. She's sweet. She's like enjoyable to watch. Oh. It's such a great movie.
Yeah. Oh, dude, no, I'm hyped. Okay, I'm glad to see some love.
All
from that.
right. Number 3, The Irishman.
Boom, The Irishman.
You know what I should have
It's
done?
like Goodfellas
Should have been
or
a top 10 movies that I intended to watch this year.
that
Yeah,
you didn't see. It's the same list.
It is. No, straight up. Knives Out would be like my number 1. It's like I really wanted to see this movie. I
You
just didn't.
son of a
It's still in
bitch.
theaters, baby.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
go
obviously.
We'll
support
go see it.
your fucking
I'm
homies.
gonna watch a movie with you
Why?
because you're gross.
Fuck you.
Oh Jesus. Okay, this is taking a turn. Let's.
All right, number 3, The Irishman. Really great
Yep.
movie. You should watch it. It's
no.
very much good. It's like similar in tone to Goodfellas. Like it's narrated
Did
over.
Uncut Gems come to fucking theaters or not?
It did not. It's
no.
coming to. You were right. It's coming to Netflix at the end of January. In Canada.
Okay, at the end of January because
Yeah.
the fucking movie's out in the States, like in theaters.
It's been out for
It's
weeks.
been out for a long
yeah,
time.
Yeah.
I know. And there's
I'm
I still gotta
cheesed.
fucking
It was
wait
playing,
for
I
this
think,
It was
like,
at the
one
TIFF
Toronto-
Lightbox Theater.
Oh, yeah.
Theater.
Yeah.
Like everything.
Yeah, but that was like
No, but I think
That was
it
earlier.
played. I think it
Yeah.
did get
It
a
played a
limited
lot
release
earlier.
here also, but it was so
well,
it was out immediately. It was
first
literally
shown
like a
at
week.
TIFF.
No,
Yeah.
I know. I'm saying recently. I remember I wanted to go see it, and I was like, "Fuck!" It's only like that one day.
Yeah, it was no, but it came out like a few weeks ago at TIFF for like only a few weeks.
Fuck yeah, I want to see that.
But yeah, so
Who the fuck wants to go to Toronto to watch a movie?
I know, right?
Chris,
Hey, fuck you.
Parasite.
Yeah.
Hey, that was good though. Straight up. So yeah, Irishman's great. It's fantastic. It's long, but it's worth it.
It's a Scorsese movie.
It's
Of course
Scorsese. He's
long.
fucking brilliant. What do I got more to say about Scorsese?
I've seen 2 whole Scorsese movies.
It's
And guess
one of the
what? They're
fucking-
sick.
He's one of the fucking best directors
This
working.
just in,
and
folks.
people say, okay, here's my thing
Scorsese's
that's like
sick.
annoying. People go like, yo, the fucking Irishman, Scorsese only makes the same movie. And it's like, bitch, did you watch Silence? Bitch, did you watch Hugo? Bitch, did you watch the one about the Dalai Lama? I forget
If
the
you've
name
only
of.
watched The
Bitch, did you
Irishman,
watch the Age of
Goodfellas?
Irish or the Age of Innocence? Bitch, did you watch fucking the 3 that are similar
All
to
right,
each
you
other?
can, we got
I
it.
got it.
If you only watch, the only people who say that is like, my favorite movie is Goodfellas. My second favorite movie is
Wolf of Wall Street.
But then I watched The Irishman. Scorsese only makes the same movie.
This
And it's
movie's like the same
shut
as
up.
those two, but like The Departed is different from both of those. It's still a crime movie, but it's different.
Right.
But is there a narrator?
No.
Oh shit!
Bada
it's a
bing,
different
bada
No,
movie.
there isn't. Yeah. But
Bada
number
bing,
2,
boom.
Marriage Story.
Ah, yeah.
God bless. That movie's
God
incredible.
damn.
Did you watch it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
That movie-
No, I'm so excited to
It's
see it.
incredible. I loved it a lot. It's very beautiful. It's
Really good
very
trailer
funny.
for that movie.
It's very sweet. The trailer for that movie is sadder than the actual movie.
I know the trailer for the movie, but it's sadder because everything in it is like bittersweet.
Yeah.
It's like
that's the movie.
Yeah, it's like
They love each other a lot. They can't be together.
they love each other, but they cannot be married. They would
Yeah.
be cool friends if they didn't have this old bullshit.
Exactly. And coming up to number 1, we all know it. It's Bong Joon-ho's Parasite, baby.
Lamau.
An interesting.
I thought it was going to be Star Wars Episode 9.
Well, you might.
Or Avengers Endgame.
It's a great commentary on class in Korea.
Was that the guy who made Last Train to Busan?
No. He's the guy who made Snowpiercer.
He made Snowpiercer?
Yeah, and Okja.
I saw it was just some shit pretty much going like, how is this man like not universally known? He's never not made an amazing movie.
Yeah.
They showed like his Rotten Tomato scores and they're all over 90% fresh.
Yeah. He's great. This is the first movie I've seen by him. I didn't watch Snowpiercer. I haven't seen Okja, but they're on my list. Absolutely. They were before, and now they really are.
Yeah.
There's also some other Korean movies. He also made a movie called Mother, completely unrelated to the one we hate.
Thank
the one that
God.
sucks ass.
Yeah.
Right.
But apparently that movie's really good too.
Nice.
But yeah, I really want to get into Bong Joon-ho's
Every single time someone brings up
filmography.
Mother, I just think about how your movie-going experience was worse than the movie. Because you were like sitting next to me and Nathan, who were just going like,
this movie
you guys
sucked.
sucked ass.
Yeah.
I didn't like the movie, but man, you guys were annoying as fuck.
I was an asshole. I'll give you that.
All right,
movie
Ian,
sucked.
you wanna run us through?
Do you want to
What
run
do
us
you got?
through your top 5 movies?
So I didn't watch a single fucking movie this year that
Very
wasn't
nice. Very nice.
A
Avengers.
franchise film.
Yeah. So number 1, Captain Marvel. No, fuck that movie.
Okay.
I don't know. Avengers Endgame was cool.
I would say
literally
I like
haven't watched-
Spider-Man more than an Avengers Endgame. I'm going to put it out there.
Spider-Man
Wow,
was
really?
fine. It's just that
Mysterio's cool.
Yeah, Mysterio was great. I just don't
I
like
like Zendaya.
the end when they're like Peter Parker's Spider-Man. Like, man, the best part about Spider-Man is no one knows who he is.
Yeah, they could still run that back or do something interesting with it.
I think they might run it back, or they might just be like do like hardcore PR from like a bunch of people, but they can't do anyone related to the Avengers. The entire next movie is just Happy Hogan going like, "Oh, we've never heard of this Peter Parker child. I know I'm fucking his aunt, but I don't know who he is. She doesn't let me in the house. She just lets me through the back door.
You know what I'm talking about.
And then he's like, "Oh, hello, 1 second." She broke up with me.
Quality joke.
Nah, like, I look forward to whatever they're gonna do with the Marvel stuff, but it's just TV.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
All right.
So now we're gonna go to
Ian,
Chris.
didn't watch any
Oh,
movies.
Ian, great.
The actual movie connoisseur.
Great recap from Ian.
I watched. I watched The Garden of Words.
Oh,
which is not a 2019
that's a
movie.
good movie.
That is a movie
Ian.
about a kid with
That's
a
a
foot
1 hour
fetish.
long movie. It's a good movie.
It's 45 minutes. That
it's
is a
not
mo-
even an hour.
That
You
is a
did it,
movie.
man.
That
You
is a
fucking did
short
it.
film.
Why do I keep doing the New York
I don't
accent?
know.
through
Yeah.
That is
it?
a short
I don't
film
know.
about
Someone
a
help
boy
this man.
with a foot fetish falling in love with a 27-year-old woman, and at the end, him saying "I love
I'm
you,"
17.
and she's just like,
she's 27.
he's like
Let's
15.
fucking do it.
because she was a third-year teacher.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So he's like fucking 16, 15, whatever. And he's like, "I love you," and she's just like,
Yeah, it's about
a child.
It's about a boy
And then
who
he just-
wants to fuck
and then
his
he just-
teacher.
yeah. He also wants to be a shoemaker.
My
and
man.
like all this shit.
My man.
Yeah,
I
he
also-
wants to design shoes.
I felt
that's
real
fun.
bad for when he went and
It's a sweet
confronted-
movie though, and it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's great. It's Makoto Shinkai,
Yeah.
the guy who did Your Name.
Excellent movie.
Yeah, so he fucking there's a point near the end of the movie where he goes to see some fucking third years and they beat the shit out of him, and
Yeah.
then I was so mad because I'm like, those kids aren't going to get in trouble, they're not going to get their comeuppance, and I hate that shit. I hate it when bad people get away with bullshit.
You poor
You know how
man.
hard it is to live in this world?
It's rough, man. It's
All right,
not, it's
so
not
anyways,
easy.
What do you got?
maybe
Alright,
next year I'll
honestly-
watch some more
What do you got
movies.
for me?
All right, we'll run through it pretty quick.
We should just drag Ian every time
I know,
you
this
and
fucking
and
guy.
I fucking can't because I have a job.
Well, oh, look at me, Mr.
Okay,
Big
no,
Man.
you had a job as well. It's just that you guys would organize based off of your schedules, and then
Yeah,
I
his
work Monday to
schedule's
Friday,
and we just
it's like
don't
I
really
literally
think
can't.
about you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
But I'd love to take Ian simply because sometimes I go to the movie with Chris and Emma and like I'm just such a fucking third wheel. And it sucks. And I'm like,
What?
man,
We're watching a movie. We're all quiet.
we're all watching a movie
No,
and then we
it's-
walk out of the
it's the
movie and I'm
feeling
trying to
of the
talk about it
environment.
and I'm like, I'm hanging out with a guy and his girlfriend. And when you guys were just friends or didn't announce that you were
Or you could just
dating,
look at it as-
it was so much easier.
You could also just look at it as like I'm hanging out with my two friends.
who happen to be doing the sex, baby.
Gross. Don't talk about your friends like that. They should be like your siblings.
That's my penis you're talking about.
I've
dude.
seen
Jesus.
it on
All right.
television.
All right. Anywho,
Wait, Chris's
Number
dick was on
5.
TV? How did it look?
You know it.
it wasn't erect. I was really pissed.
Did it
that they
look?
didn't let
Did
me.
it add 10 pounds?
6 or 7 on 10.
Because the camera adds 10 pounds.
I got it. Yeah.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Knives
Wait.
Out. Great movie.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Sexy.
shit! We just started. I was like, did Chris already get
Number
halfway through?
4. Promare.
Oh.
Fucking Promare.
Didn't see
Dude,
it.
the animation. I mean, it's
Wish
Trigger.
I saw
It's
it.
fucking
Wish I saw
Trigger.
it.
I
It's
wish I
Trigger,
saw the
so.
blending of all of Trigger's characters
shit.
without coming up with a new
You
design.
really-
Yeah, I love Gurren. I love Kill la Kill. I'll probably love this.
I
The
love Gurren. I
trailers-
love Kill la Kill. Everything else they make has sucked.
Space Patrol local.
Never mind. Take it back. Oh shit! Actually, the villain of this kind of looks like the boy from Space Patrol
Loco?
Loco. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Have you ever
All
watched that show?
No, I haven't.
It's good.
Anyway,
It's
great movie.
short. It's 24 episodes, so it's like.
Is Inferno Cop in Promare though?
Inferno Cop.
Is there a
don't
cop
think
who is
so.
on fire?
There's cops, and they use the word Inferno a lot, so I'm just going to leave that with you.
Ooh, spoil! Now we gotta go see it.
And the main song is
Yeah.
actually called Inferno.
Oh.
Chris, just
Okay.
put it on the table because
Shut
you're
your
really fucking that
fucking
up
mouth.
every goddamn
Number
time.
3.
Number 3.
Okay, the next 3, like we've all talked about. Let's
All right.
just...
Blast through it.
The Lighthouse is
Avengers
number 3,
Endgame.
Lighthouse.
which I think is... I put it under something,
Yeah. What's number
which
2?
may be debatable, because number 2 is Booksmart.
Ooh.
I really liked Booksmart.
I liked Booksmart a
I
lot.
Think, I don't think it like elevated the
Did
like
Eighth Grade come out this year?
Huh?
No,
that was 2 years ago.
Oh, wow! 2
Yeah.
years ago. Jesus,
2017.
Yep.
time is passing by, and I want it to
Yeah,
stop.
Booksmart, man, just honestly,
What a
just
good
such
movie.
a fun movie, and I like just so well written.
You don't get a lot of straight comedies anymore that aren't hot garbage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, number 1.
Parasite.
Who? Yeah, what else could it be? If
Dude,
you've
it's
seen
so
Parasite, it's
good.
your number 1 of the year. I feel like everyone.
I
Feels
told
the exact
Davis
same way.
about it. I was like, so good.
But I don't want to read subtitles, guys.
No, but this is one of those movies that is absolutely worth.
Well, then Ian,
reading
you're
subtitles
blind to
for.
the joys of life.
Yeah,
And I
I'm
know
al-
that you were voicing somebody else there, but
I've only been watching.
Yeah.
I've watched exclusively anime, pretty much, and I only read the subtitles. Never look at the pictures.
then you also won't enjoy Parasite because it's also really
It's
well
all-
visually
dude,
made.
You know how great I'm getting at
Cinematography
reading
in that.
subtitles? I was watching Dr.
Yeah.
Stone, and I just started looking at Tumblr on my phone, and I didn't miss a beat.
Damn, this guy's
Jesus
an animal. Anyway, that's my list. Fuck.
That's incredible.
Great. I'm glad that it was so. I'm glad that you only had one thing different.
Thank you, Nathan. My list, my
problem.
list was pretty incredible. I spent a few minutes on it.
Way to go, bud.
Thanks, man.
So now we're back
Awesome.
to Nathan.
Oh yeah, he has more
Yeah,
lists. Fuck,
I have
thought we-
45 lists, guys.
Okay, let's
So
rattle
to
off.
keep
a couple
on
more.
to keep on the concept of movies, I got the top 5 Star
Shut the
Wars
fuck-
movies of
Oh,
2019.
shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
Ian hasn't heard
Number
this yet. Here we
1,
go.
the best Star Wars movie of
I'm just gonna let him run
2019.
through
Yeah,
it.
let him go.
Number 1, the best Star Wars movie 2019, Mandalorian episode 6, 7, 8.
Boom.
Number 2,
That's one?
That's
that's
number
one
1,
movie.
baby.
Okay.
Yeah, that's those are the best.
What does that like? Make up like an hour and a half, or is it?
Yeah, it makes up like
It's like a
almost
continuation.
2 hours.
Full
Nice.
story.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Number 2, second best Star Wars movie 2019,
Mandalorian
episodes 1, 2, 3.
4 and 5 were like
Number
episodes of
3,
bullshit.
third best Star Wars movies 2019. It's a tie between Mandalorian episodes 4 and 5 and Jedi Fallen Order's cutscenes.
I know exactly where this fucking joke is going.
Number 4,
Yeah, I know you do.
left intentionally blank. That's a power gap. Number 5, Rise of Skywalker.
Okay, I actually expected to just not have Rise of Skywalker on this at all.
No, there was a power gap.
Yeah, I get the power gap now, but I thought you were gonna come up with some other bullshit where it's like number 4, Star Wars Clone Wars movie.
Star
that I
Wars,
watched
the Clone Wars movie, the worst Star Wars movie I've ever seen.
That came out a long time ago.
Decade ago.
Yeah.
No, but then actually moving on to a real list that's not a joke. Best anime of the decade in no particular order.
Of the decade?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess I can do this.
Because I don't watch 10
Are you
animes
doing
in a year.
10 or are you doing?
Yeah. These are the 10 best in no particular order.
You know what? I'm not gonna do my own list next. I'm just gonna throw in anything that I feel
That I
deserves
missed.
some credit.
Whatever I think of on this.
No, at
Let's
the
go.
end. Because
Okay.
I'm not gonna be like, oh,
Yeah.
you just said
You're
number
right.
10 and I haven't heard Kill la Kill yet.
So again, this is the 10 best in no particular
All right,
order.
run
so
through.
the-
Let's
yeah.
This is 10 great anime
10
of the
yeah,
decade.
Yeah. Tatami Galaxy.
All right, I heard that it's really
2010.
cool. It's one of those shows where you have to read faster.
You
than-
do. You have to read
Thought
really
you were
fast.
a fucking master, you little
Yeah.
piece
No,
of shit.
it's recommended to me by like all my friends.
Yeah,
It's really good.
This guy was, flexing his fucking reading
Bro,
muscles.
I like show. No, okay, you have to flex your reading muscles to watch the show.
Kill la Kill.
Duh.
Great show.
Great show. Your
Awesome.
name.
Hell yeah. Even though it's like a movie. Does
I
it
said
count?
best anime. I didn't say
Here's
best
how-
anime series.
Guys,
Oh, okay, I'm down.
I haven't seen it.
Dude, I own it. You can borrow it.
I also have
It's-
Funimation. So
He
I can
has
watch
seen
It's
it.
magical.
I thought you saw it in the theater.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Everyone
fuck.
went without me once again.
Okay, well, I didn't see it in the theater either. Chris went without me.
Yeah,
Alright.
bitch.
Megalobox.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Underrated as fuck. I feel like no one talks about
What a
it.
great show.
What? That
Never
was a good
watched
show.
it.
Yeah.
Mob Psycho.
Ooh,
Good
hell
show.
Yeah.
Carol and Tuesday.
Haven't watched it.
On my list.
I've only seen the first half, but it's so fucking good.
I think six episodes is like 3
It's
hours.
not. It's 12. It's a 12. It's a
Never
24
mind.
boy.
Fucking 12 hours. Or
No. Sorry.
is he
It's
talking
6 hours. You're right. I thought, yeah. It's
Oh,
12
man, I am
episodes. Yeah.
I don't know.
well,
what you're
so
talking
that's
about.
enough to say that
Yeah.
the show was good.
It's really good. Devilman Crybaby.
Yes.
Can't relate.
Fucking
Oh,
incredible.
yeah, you don't like it or even watched it?
No, it's fine. I tried to watch it on
Tried
that
to watch
plane,
it on a plane.
It's
and
such a
sitting
good
behind me was
show.
my mom, and I got to the part in the first episode where it was just an ass shaking, and I was like, "Oh shit, time to watch. I think you should leave."
That's fair. That's valid.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Fuck yeah.
Shut up.
Fuck yeah.
Let's move on
JoJo's
quick.
Bizarre
Let's
Adventure
move on.
Is
has
really
gone
good.
through 5 parts, and it
They're
has
all great.
They have Chris. No,
God
shut up.
Damn it.
Shut the fuck up. They have accurately redone this man's art style
In an
through-
incredible way.
Yeah, in an incredible way through 5 different fucking parts.
Yeah, it's well done. as
Technically,
fuck.
like 4 parts because part 1 and 2
Part 1
looks
and
the
2 are
same.
the same, yeah. Okay. Promise Neverland.
Wow, Chris, was that so hard?
No, I think we reached our JoJo quota.
Promise
We're good to go.
Neverland is also really good. That came out
Promise
this year.
Neverland makes me feel so bad.
It's such a good show.
one
You
of
need
them
to watch
ones.
more.
I've only watched the episodes you showed me. Which
It's
I think
just
was- this
episode
is the
1.
first one.
Literally just one.
But like, okay,
did
I
not
knew
feel
where it was
good.
going. I don't think you did when we watched it.
No, he didn't know that they were eating them.
Yeah.
No, I
I
didn't.
knew that it was like, ooh, this is some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
And then Chris is sitting there and goes like, what's with these kids at an orphanage playing in the forest? What's wrong with this? And
What's
then
up
like
with
a
that?
child
It's
gets
fun.
eaten and he's
Yeah,
like,
like, oh, fuck.
shit.
Yeah, and finally Recreators, which super underrated show.
Oh, I've never even seen it.
It's cool. I think you showed me a bunch of
I
episodes.
showed you just episode 1. Once again.
Okay, then I watched a couple episodes after that. It's fine.
I like it a lot. It goes a lot of places.
So
like,
are you
straight
ready
up.
for me to add my fucking show
Yeah, go
notes in
ahead.
here?
Go ahead, ask your,
All right.
add your random bullshit.
My Hero Academia.
Yeah, I guess it's okay.
Yeah.
Starting-
I guess we got
Season 1 is a bad representation of the show.
I would say season 4 is a bad representation.
I was
of the
gonna
show.
say-
You are. Oh god, I'm gonna fucking fight
I
you.
hate the season 4 storyline. I read it in the manga and it was boring, and then it started in the show and it was fucking boring.
Just an. That's a.
And the hero and the
Hot
fucking
take.
hero
Every single
exam-
time Nathan gets fucking wants to fight me about
Jesus.
something, he starts yelling.
No, I didn't
No.
yell yet.
You
but
raise your
Yes.
voice.
and the hero licensing exam kind of sucks.
Okay, no, I'm purely about the raid hideout arc.
It
Yeah.
was fine.
If you don't think
Or
that
even-
him
even
having his
the,
fucking hero moments of being like, I have to deal with this society's bullshit.
It was okay. I'm not telling you it's terrible.
but anyways,
I didn't love it.
I didn't say anything about the 4th part,
Yeah, bitch.
starting in season 2. With
Season 2 and 3 are
Stain-
both good.
Yeah.
But
Stain
facts.
killer arc.
yeah.
I was gonna say
Hero
Stan. It's
killer
like-
arc.
it's
Even
definitely-
the tournament arc's really good.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
that shit too.
so season 2,
All right,
starting
what else,
there.
what else
Yep.
you got for us?
Tight. Food Wars.
Food Wars. Haven't seen it,
No.
but you've squanched about it.
No
many
horniness
times.
allowed.
Even if you take
Ian.
the horniness out, it's still a good show
It's still
about
a
creating an
basic
unrealistic world about eating, about food competitions, running the entire planet.
Hey man,
It's
Listen,
a fun show.
I haven't seen it, so I'm gonna just
Horny people have no rights.
Facts. Except
I
furries.
could throw in a true horny one.
Furries have rights.
No, don't.
But anyways, Pop Team Epic.
Oh, that's a great show.
Yeah.
Eh,
It's funny.
You don't like it?
I only seen like a bit.
It's a very
okay, it's fun.
I just
Would I say
like
it's
how
of the
thrown
decade?
together the show is. It's very
It's
nonsense.
goofy as
Like,
fuck, yeah.
one of my favorite bits in the show is this part. They do a bunch of they would hand their comics to this like French animator they have working at their studio,
Yes.
but wouldn't translate them.
Oh my God.
He speaks French and English. They speak Japanese and English, so they would only speak to him in English.
right.
So
He didn't. There are entire segments of episodes fully in French.
yeah.
Wow.
They got it animated in French, and he animated it in like this kind of like pseudo CG style.
Yeah.
But there's this one fucking joke where she's like standing at the window and she's like holding a glass of wine and she's going like, ah, chérie, blah, 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 just like going on and on about French bullshit.
Yeah.
And then it just cuts to Papako, which is the blue-haired girl, and she's like, can you drink your fucking wine and get back inside? Oh no, drink your grape juice.
yeah.
The joke is that it's supposed to be wine.
Whoops.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the show, but I feel like it deserves to be called out.
Okay.
Hunter x Hunter.
Shut the fuck. No, I haven't seen it.
None of us have seen it.
Yeah.
Like, I
I've
don't know why
seen
you
5
haven't
episodes
said it.
That's
of
like
it.
such like a classic that like none of us have seen.
It's great. It's good.
It came out 2011, so just barely made it in.
But then it ran until 2016.
Oh.
And apparently will run forever. All I hear is people say that it
Well,
goes on.
It's that
hiatus
it doesn't go on
times.
forever. It's
If
just that the
the-
author keeps going on
That's what I'm
hiatus.
saying.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Berserk.
Yeah.
Like Berserk.
All right.
What else?
Demon Slayer.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's all right.
Shut the fuck up.
I just watched a few. It's okay.
Oh, I
Demon
fucking
Slayer is
love
very.
Demon Slayer.
People hype Demon Slayer up a bit too hard, but it's still a.
Yeah.
Very
it's
good.
It's
Yeah.
visually quite nice,
Yeah,
but
it's not the best
I
animation
don't
of
love
the decade.
story.
No.
No, again, we've said
You don't
this
like the
a
story?
million times. It's fine.
Fuck you.
What? It's just fine.
I love it. I love it so much.
All right,
You
so
didn't play the.
Tanjiro.
You didn't
Next
play
one.
with that.
Such a good boy.
What's the name of that game? Raido Kuzunoha. You haven't played the Raido Kuzunoha games. That's
All
why.
right, so
very
next.
similar. And
I don't know what that
is
is.
it wrong to try to pick up girls? No, I'm kidding about that one.
Oh.
I'm joking. Dororo.
Yeah.
we watched a bit of that. I like Dororo better than again. I've only seen a few episodes of both. I think Dororo is a better show than fucking Demon Slayer.
But the problem with Dororo is it gets a bit too into what's wrong with the people? Like he ends up back in his like home. Where he meets his dad and his younger brother, and they're like, you need to stay as this destroyed husk of a human being so that these 20 people can live on bountiful rice. And he's just like, no.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, it loses a little bit of steam.
Be fair.
Okay, how many more you got, Ian? I think, we're
know,
really,
Dr.
really
Stone's
pushing
pretty
this.
Dr. Stone's all right.
And with that, Dr. Stone's pretty good.
There's tons of other ones. I just can't get in these
I
arguments.
know. I
Yeah.
feel like is there not?
All right.
Are we not missing? I feel like
Do
there's.
you have
like,
another list?
no, not really.
No, I've got another list.
I'd throw in like
Well,
a One Punch Man because I think that show fucking slaps.
One Punch Man season
It's just
1.
because season 2 is bad. I think
Season
I
two
didn't.
is
It's not
not
even
great.
bad. It's just poorly animated at certain points. And,
And it's
that,
just-
and
it's
it,
just
would,
How many
Let's go.
fucking lists you have, you little tiny bitch?
435
it didn't
lists.
slap as hard as like One Punch Man season 1, and it didn't look
No.
as amazing. So people
Yeah.
were just like, "Wow, I can't believe it's gonna look like shit the entire time," and then just fucked off.
No, yeah. My last list is what was the best year of the decade? 2017.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know what year stuff comes out because I'm a fucking troglodyte with no brain or whatever.
2015.
Like, what?
That's
How do
it.
you know? What even
Bloodborne
came out
that year.
Oh, okay, I'm in. 2015, baby.
2017, Persona 5,
Ooh, I'm
Nier
back. I'm
Automata,
on 2017.
Thor Ragnarok, fucking My Mental Health.
Took a downturn. I don't know.
No
what
upturn in 2017, downturn in 18 and 19.
Relatable.
Can't wait to die in World War III, so it goes fully
Just
down.
kidding. You can't draft me. I'm going to pretend to be flat-footed.
Oh man, no,
Got him.
I'm just gonna say this straight up right now. If you draft me at all, I'm going to kill the drill sergeant.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
No, like
gonna do
not
a
even
Full Metal
joking.
Jacket
I'm gonna,
vibe.
yeah, I'm gonna. No, I'm not even gonna go that far in. I'm gonna fucking do it immediately.
Day one. Hey, I'm Ian. Just fucking.
I'll go to the. I'll act,
malfunction, sir?
I will act
Get
like
the
a.
fuck
I
away
will
from
act like a fucking proper soldier till the moment they hand me a gun, and I will turn around and kill the drill sergeant and whoever else is there.
Jesus
I do
Christ.
not want to fight in your fucking garbage war.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, they probably won't draft us, and if they do,
It has to be,
Hold on.
It has
We're
to be
gonna
an
be-
actual serious
hold on.
big ass war.
we're a podcast. We'll probably be like the equivalent of Good Morning Vietnam.
Or we'll probably be dead immediately.
Yeah, no, that's
Because-
the more likely
Yeah.
one.
I'm thinking they're gonna be like, yo, we need something to entertain the troops on the radio.
So they'll pick
Let's
literally
get the media
anybody
hole,
else.
boys.
Let's go. Let's not go with like any of the other.
Let's not go with a good podcast. Let's not even go with an okay podcast. Let's
Hey,
go
one
with
second.
a dog shit podcast.
Let's go all out.
Why don't you not insult your own work, sir?
Thank you.
We're a good podcast.
I think
we
we are.
have some problems.
Namely, Ian.
Yet I've been on the most episodes.
You have.
And
I
that's
love
the
you.
problem.
We talk shit to each other.
Yes.
I love you both. And Davis.
Well, that's sweet. I think that's a good note that maybe we should.
Yeah. Oh, also, Ian, are you going to call Blake?
Oh shit!
Oh, I
Should I do that
forgot
right
about
now?
that.
Yeah.
Yes. What were you asking him if he watched The
If
Departed?
you watch The Departed at Blake's house.
Blake literally
at
might
8
be
in
on the
morning.
other side of that door at this point.
Hold on.
I don't know
No,
because
well,
he
then
was
we would've
coming. I
known.
don't think so.
Why did it just? I don't have service. I need to
I
fucking
don't think he's out
FaceTime
there.
Blake.
That sounds like a George.
Give me a second.
I'm just saying names. at
Give
this
me
point.
1 second.
What you're saying?
Wait, he's calling Blake. Okay, you're gonna miss it. Here we go. Okay, all you have to do is you tell him, "Hey, we're on the podcast. You're live. Don't say the N-word." Whatever he
He's
says.
fucking open with this face.
Oh, hey. Oh, he's doing face cam.
Hey, Blake.
You're on the podcast.
Yeah, you're on the podcast right now.
Okay.
Did we
God,
watch
he's so loud.
The Departed?
No.
Oh, you fell asleep.
How fast did I fall asleep?
Hold
Pretty quick. It was like 8 in the morning.
8 in the morning. When did you start watching The Departed?
Like in the morning.
Jesus.
But was
Christ.
Ian awake for any of it?
Was I awake for any of it?
Oh,
I don't know if I can hear it. Is he...
I mean, do you even remember any of it? So is
No.
does the question even stand? Does it matter?
Well, that's
No,
what
I
we're
don't.
trying to get to the bottom of.
We're
Blake.
trying to get to the bottom of that. Is I do not remember.
You fell asleep probably like 5 minutes in, if that.
God
All right.
Also,
damn
remember
it,
that I was really
Ian.
drunk, so I can't give you accurate timelines.
Well, I'm disappointed.
Thanks so much, Blake.
Oh, what,
Yeah.
are you eating popcorn?
Yeah, I'm about to leave.
Name censored.
He's coming.
Oh, cool.
Oh, sick.
Bleep that out. All right, we'll see you later.
Love you, Blake.
I'll explain to you why when you get here.
That's hilarious.
All right. And with that, we say adieu. Thank you very much for listening to the... Yeah.
No, I'll tell you after.
God damn it, Ian. For fuck's sake. Anyway, that'll do it for our top quality podcast.
Thanks so much for listening to the Media Hole. You can follow me at the Media Hole on Twitter. When your balls out,
When your balls
Change
not.
your fucking
no,
Change your name to Walt's Comedy or some shit. God.
when your
Just
balls
be the
get
Media
stuck to
Hole.
your leg. Tumblr.com.
God damn it.
YouTube.com/N8S Comedy, Twitch.tv/The
Unbelievable.
Media Hole, and at The Media Hole on TikTok.
Oh, we fucking did it, boys.
All right, Ian, where can we follow you?
Just search Struggles V on literally any platform and you'll find me. Except
Sounds
for
good.
Instagram where you have to add an extra S. Not going to tell you where.
Sounds
Ooh,
good.
Spicy.
All right.
Yeah, I don't do shit. Follow
Well,
me
you-
on fucking Tumblr if you want, where I don't do anything anymore. It's Dry Hand Jobs. It's a really good URL.
And you're at
And my Twitter is
at Krongle.
Krongle, CHRONGLE. Tune in for pretty much nothing because I have very little activity on there.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm actually decent at Twitter, but
I'm
like,
trying to
I
get
don't
better.
do a ton
I
of
am
it.
trying to
I
get better.
actually
I want to
like,
use it more.
Literally
I like it.
every second
Anyway,
of my
I
life,
don't
I'm
know.
like, I should just tweet more and just
Yeah.
get nonsense out there because fucking look at
Ian,
goddamn Alpha
Ian, are you
Rad's
going on a
Twitter.
tangent right now?
No.
Ian, sounds like you're going on a tangent.
All right, thanks so much for listening,
Love
you boys.
you.
No,
Love
one
ya.
second. I want to make this longer.
Oh, eat shit.
And with that, we'll talk to you later.